It'll be the standby screen anyhow. Hopefully no one hears it. That would be so awkward if they just, oh god, oops, my bad. I believe we are live. Hello, everybody.
We are live.
Greeting. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Shut up, Charles. Shut up. You're not helping. It's been a stressful day as it is. Sorry, everybody, for the technical difficulties. It has been quite a fiasco. You're not helping. Setting this up. Hello to viewers. Say something, please. Please just don't be the people on the stream because I have a low enough self-esteem as it is. Three people watching right now. Oh my god. People are watching. Oh no, two. Oh, the other guy left. Okay. Screw you.
Oh yeah, it's not enough here for me to watch. I guess that was what that was. Where are you streaming from?
OBS? Does that answer your question or?
No, channel. I should have been
Oh
watching.
yeah, Project422 Films. Sorry about.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I didn't get the
Sorry
notification. I don't know what's going on.
4 concurrent.
So even the notifications.
What was that?
I said so now. Even the notification.
Yeah.
Like I clearly didn't get anything for you.
That's okay.
No, it's not. That's why people's videos are turned into shit. They're not getting added. They're not getting sent.
I care about you, okay? I care about the sustainability of your channel. Hey, Grimlock, how's it going, bud? We're just trying to get some people in here. Trying to make sure.
I feel like I should set up my laptop because I can't see any of the comments that we're having.
You think? I told you that like an hour ago. Where were you?
I was trying to handle your bull crap as you couldn't figure out how to live stream.
How are you trying to handle my bull? It's my responsibility to handle my bull crap. It's your responsibility to set up your laptop.
Good of a job you're doing.
We're live, aren't
Hashtag
we?
where's Under the Dark? Where's the part 2 of the ARG? Where's Daredevil? Where's Ant-Man Hero D? Where's Captain America the Super Soldier? Episode 3, 2.
Live and let live.
Never.
Never? Yeah, as you die coughing on the street.
Worth it.
Hell of a life, you know? He will be remembered for being the person who roasted Daniel the most. Oh yeah, I'm Daniel, by the way, for those who are watching. But yeah, we'll start.
Not to be confused with Daniel Rand, who's actually rich and who actually gets his job done.
The only part I relate to is that I'm a thundering dumbass as well. All right, everybody.
Perfection.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. All right, everybody.
Inevitable.
We are live, but we're going to do a couple of introductions for the 3 people watching right now who are actually investing your time into this ridiculous stream that we're in store for. I am obviously Project422 Films. If you're watching this on the Project422 Films channel, but most people refer to me as the person who hasn't released Under the Dark yet, or Daniel. So, yeah. On the stream with me, we have WarTV14, the one and only. Even though
what's up?
Even though the 14 would lead you to believe otherwise. He's not the 14th WarTV. You just decided that was a cool name.
Yeah.
The WarTVs just keep multiplying.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Hydra, you know.
Yeah.
I want to keep chopping off the heads.
I mean, I'll take as many WarTV14s as I can. You can never get enough.
And right next to WarTV14, we have his animation assistant.
His animation assistant.
No, I'm not going to do that.
We're not doing that, Charles. We're not doing it. It's 2020. Slavery is no longer a thing.
Yeah, we gotta
demonetize.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
If someone's enslaved in your household, screw you.
Yeah, that's a horrible thing to do. You really shouldn't do it.
I mean, I love all people, but
guys, this is just damage control. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, I gotta pay the bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm brown nosing. But yeah, also on the stream is Stealthabotte, who's kind of, I don't know who he is. Do you know who he is?
I mean, if
He
I
has-
knew who he was, if anyone knew who he was, that'd make one.
Who am I? You sure you want to know? The story of my life is not for the faint of heart.
Okay, Boomer.
He called me a boomer for
Stealthabotte's
quoting Spider-Man. Yeah.
I mean, am I wrong?
No,
Stealthabotte's kind of an anomaly, though.
it's kind
If
of
anyone actually can understand it, please let me know.
It's an ambiguity at this point. It's the ending of Joker. 5 people. Hey everybody, what's going on?
I
We're-
could count that amount on one hand. I guess I could. I guess I could have counted the previous amounts on one hand too. I don't know why I said that.
The stream is deteriorating fast.
I mean, we already got demonetized. No one
Yeah,
can watch now.
demonetized. We're gonna be off the face of the earth in like, I don't know, 2,000 years. Yeah, so that's Stealthabotte. He's one of my frequent collaborators. One could say he's even the only collaborator I have right now. Unfortunately. No, yeah, he's the best. So we're always having a good time on the stream, but he brings life to the party. But excuse the coughing because he is recovering from sickness. So.
Yeah, I've had a cold for about a week, so I'm sorry if you hear me just profusely hacking my lungs to pieces.
See, I think
We're
he's
just hoping he doesn't fall to the consumption, and he'll be fine.
I feel like he's
But guys, it's
intentionally trying
okay.
to
It's not the
sabotage
coronavirus.
Look, we're not even next to each other, and I'm
Demonetized
I'm
again.
coughing. I feel like I'm getting sick now. Get the hell away from the stream.
Wait, so if we say something else that gets us demonetized, does that cancel the fact that we were already demonetized? Therefore, we're no longer demonetized?
Not being able to
Yeah,
pay
it's
for
like we never make a
not being
positive.
able to pay for these toys would be the last thing on your mind.
I mean, the coronavirus is a thing. The world is at war. Australia is on fire. Yet we're talking about toys.
I think it's underwater now.
Yeah.
Vienna is
both?
underwater. Venice is underwater.
Oh, okay, I knew
Venice is
someone.
underwater. Australia is on fire.
We're talking about
US
toys that we can't afford.
and Iran's on war, is on the verge
Well,
of
I
war,
can afford
and
them.
America's on the verge of a political election
And,
of nightmares,
Stealthabotte is
and we're
on the
talking
verge of
about
death.
toys. Hell yeah. Gotta get that plastic crack going.
Club Blue. I love that post, Warren.
I love it.
Thanks.
Blue.
But yeah, we have again Project422 Films, WarTV14, and Stealthabotte on this stream. Welcome, people. Oh wait, did I forget someone? I'm pretty sure I forgot someone.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Stop. Oh yeah, ForgottenTactic.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait. Is no one
Forgot.
going to talk about the fact that Daniel tried to forget that Forgotten Tactic was on the stream because it was punny, because his name is Forgotten Tactic? I will forget. That hurt my soul. You are not forgiven.
I don't need to be forgiven.
I didn't pay attention to that.
I do not need to be forgiven because I am not apologetic.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
But yeah, in all seriousness, all these people are fantastic on the stream. We're gonna have some. We're hopefully gonna have a fun time talking about toys. Grown men talking about toys. But yeah.
Grown men talking about toys we can't afford.
Tune in at 7, 8 Central for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Get the hell out of here. I'm just kidding. I love you, buddy. Oh yeah. For those who aren't aware, happy
I'll
belated
take sad,
birthday
lonely guys
to
for
Forgotten
500.
Shut up! I'm
Alex.
trying to say something. Stop memeing around. I was trying to say, happy belated birthday to Forgotten
Never.
Tactic.
Thank you, Daniel.
Because he turned. He turned.
Yes, happy birthday.
He turned into the Taylor Swift song, which he's promised to sing all year.
22 or
Oh man. Yeah.
Stream's off to a roaring stop.
You think? Yeah, for all those people joining in, welcome. Again, I'm still waiting.
Shall we get started?
I'm still waiting on a couple of people to join the stream, and hopefully it's a live chat. But we'll get the ball rolling, and get started on these toys, so that people can actually tune into something interesting.
I'm still
rather
setting
than-
up my laptop,
than
so
4 people
I might be a little
rambling on.
late to that.
It's fine. There's nothing to read yet, but we can move.
No worries. Oh,
All right. For anyone watching the stream, if you have any questions for us, we had a question earlier from my my question sticker. Only one because no one else cares. I'm just kidding. We had one from Bob Sumner04, which we all know from the stream. He's a fantastic human being. Yeah, he had a question which we will answer later on after we have seen everything. Cheryl, onto the we're on this page, by the way. I don't know how the hell do I interact with it? I'm so confused.
I ask myself every single day.
Oh, there we go. Still experiencing some technical difficulties because I have no idea how to do this. As you can tell, I'm a professional. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, shit. Oop. Oh, boy. Well, we're going to move back to this chat because I got to figure that out. But yeah,
Wolverine is awesome.
he is awesome. Oh, okay, we got another question. But we'll answer that in a bit.
I mean, why don't we just attempt to answer them now?
Well, they won't have any context because they're about the figures.
What am I supposed to have open on the computer, by the way?
Live
Am I
stream?
supposed to just have this stream?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. It's gonna show up on my subscriptions. Hey, it's there. Okay, cool.
Okay, this is
Chat,
a little
live chat.
This is interesting.
All I see is Grimlock the Destroyers. I don't see any.
This is Inception right here. There we go. All right, we can move over here. There we go. There we go. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, but
Oh, it's cool. Weird.
that's OBS. Again, technical difficulties. Sorry for those watching the stream who are like, what the hell is this guy?
Hi Thundercat.
Oh, Thundercat is here?
Mm-hmm. He said, "I've arrived. Don't worry, I've reclaimed the chat."
Yes, you have, sir. Yes, you
I
have.
didn't see.
God
I didn't
bless
see
you.
the messages.
That's what heroes do.
You're way too close to the microphone, buddy. My ears are freaking gonna explode.
I'm sorry. What was that about being too close to the microphone?
Speaking to a mic. Now, if that's not Inception, then I don't know what is.
For the next 2 hours, this is what the stream is gonna consist
For
of.
the next 2 hours, tune in live as Michael gets mic'd.
All right.
Tune in as Mike is on the mic, coming to a broadcast near you.
All right. So has everyone got the live stream on their page?
I think so.
Actually, you know what?
Yes, they do.
I'm going to move over there and do a. I'm gonna try to go live on Discord so that you guys can see what I'm looking at.
Cool.
So you mean to tell me that you made me climb out of my loft bed to get my laptop
You're absolutely correct.
to see the footage, only for you to stream it?
All
Why do
right.
you do this to me?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why do I sign up for this still?
Fall for it every time.
It's punishment.
You're punished.
They really
Oh my
had me in
gosh.
that first inning.
All right. So I think we could get started. I feel like the people on the stream already got a gist of what we're doing based on the title alone. And for those who are just hopping into the stream, we have WarTV14, Stealthabotte, and ForgottenTactic here to share their thoughts on the Marvel Legends reveal specifically, because that's what we all mostly collect. We don't really collect any. Do you guys collect NECA? I don't.
No.
No.
That's rich.
I don't
That's
collect
too rich with
NECA.
my blood, good sir.
All right.
I mean, I used to be an avid Transformers collector.
Are you
but-
guys seeing the stream on Discord, by the way? I just want to make sure.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Perfect.
I'm still gonna have my laptop and say hi to people live chat, just letting them all
Cool.
know so they're not like ignored.
All right. I think we could go from top
Oh,
to
and you
bottom or left to right here.
Both.
All right. So we can start with you want to
First
let's
off-
start with the Spider-Man classic figures, I'd say, because it seems like it
The
would be
Spider-Man retro vintage wave.
I feel like it's not based on the animated series. I don't think, is it?
I think that's what they were trying to advertise it as.
No, I think it influenced the series. They would release toys, and the episodes basically try to coincide with that a lot, like every other cartoon, like G.I. Joe and TMNT back in the day.
Yeah.
It was a toy that influenced the show, not the other way around.
By the way, big thanks to bleedingcool.com for this content, because I couldn't find it anywhere else. We're not sponsored by you. Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say we're not sponsored.
No sponsors. We're too broke, and we've already been demonetized on the stream.
Please have mercy. But yeah, what are your guys' initial thoughts on this wave? Because we have Peter Parker, we have Spider-Man, we have Gwen Stacy with the Mary Jane head. So, what do you guys think of these figures?
I really want the figure. Like, I might even get like 5 and say that I have them. So if I break 1 or 2 or I'll have a backup just to be safe, because it brings me back to my childhood as far as like the colors go, like the I think almost magenta, like red, like it leans more over to a purple than a red or a burgundy, and the deep blue, it just brings back so many memories. So I definitely got to pick. I want it.
Boys, any other thoughts?
Are we just talking about Spidey or the whole wave in general?
The whole wave, Spidey, whatever you guys are looking forward to. Like, do you intend on picking any of these figures up? Are you excited about them? Could you not?
Personally, I'm really excited for the Spidey and the Gwen. I mean, not Spidey, Gwen. The Peter and the Gwen. The Peter and the Gwen. The Spidey's alright, but I'm genuinely content with my original Pete Spidey, and I also have the 2-pack Vulture Teenage Spidey, so I'm good on Spideys right now, but I'm genuinely happy that this exists for anyone who doesn't have a Spidey yet. As for the Peter, that half Spider-Man, half Peter face mask,
a good head sculpt.
That actually reminds me of a toy I had that literally wore that same outfit.
Wait,
and it had a little gimmick.
Did it have the gimmick of it was like a McDonald's toy that when you move the
arm,
it
flipped over to a Peter head.
I have that same figure or figurine.
Yeah, it reminds me of that gimmick, so I definitely want to get that just for the nostalgia. Like, I'm glad you remember that.
This is just a simple retool of if I'm not mistaken, the jacket is new. It looks like the jacket is new.
I think the jacket's a Stan Lee jacket.
Oh yeah, you might be right. I think this whole thing is a Stan Lee repaint.
I think the body is Stan Lee.
But I think the body and the legs is the Iron Fist, the MCU Iron Fist, the shoes, the tennis shoes.
Yeah, the hands, I think those are new hands specifically to hold on to the camera, but they're really corny. Like, they're very 90s toys hands.
I can't tell, but I think the head is literally the 2-pack the 2-pack head with just the glasses on it.
I don't know what the hell is up with those glasses. They don't look like glasses.
They look like Coke bottles. That's what they.
Yeah, he's like. I feel like he just got LASIK surgery.
I mean, honestly, it looks more like Bruce Banner, comic Bruce Banner, OG Bruce Banner.
It kind of looks like that.
Yeah.
I hope we'll talk about it later, but it kind of looks like the mask on that Hydra figure that Metzko is revealing.
We'll throw shade on them later.
Also, I didn't get a chance to talk about the Spider-Man figure
all right.
earlier when we were talking about it.
Sorry.
I just wanted to say that the Rip Pizza Spidey, because this body is an improvement in almost every single way. I really like the paint deco. I like the articulation, even though it has the butterfly joints that I'm not a huge fan of for the most part. I feel like Hasbro has gotten a lot better with their butterfly joint engineering lately.
Yeah, like this photo.
It doesn't look as obtrusive.
Is that
at least in my personal opinion? Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
I don't know. I just really like the look of this Spidey. They definitely took the Power Rangers engineering and they really capitalized on it, which is incredible. I think all the Marvel Legends should start to utilize this engineering, the diaphragm joint and ab crunch combo.
Cool.
But yeah, I think that's going to be one of the best Marvel Legends and definitely one of the best Spider-Man Marvel Legends we've seen.
I mean, for people who missed out on the Pizza Spidey or any of the recent Spider-Man figures based on that classic design, I think this might be a bang for your buck. It clearly doesn't have the same amount of accessories. I mean, the hands alone, it doesn't have the wall crawling hands. It doesn't have a slice of pizza, completely unnecessary. But hey, it's a figure. It's a Spider-Man figure.
Pizza Spidey was a great bundle, but I think the figure itself is inferior to this one.
Oh yeah.
In terms of engineering and paintwork and all that. I wasn't
really
a huge fan of Pizza Spidey. I didn't really like the long, lanky proportions. I felt like he was too tall and too thin. I feel like this is a really nice blend of muscular and also lanky. I think it's a really nice looking Spider-Man figure. Let me know why in my sixth state I sound like Anthony's Customs, by the way. I don't know, he's got those awesome joints. Other than that, all action figures are crap unless they're made by me. I'm sorry.
Hey, Anthony Customs, you're in this chat?
He comes in, is like, who?
Alright, any thoughts on the Peter Parker figure?
I like it. Although,
Said my thoughts.
Again, the mask. Not the mask. The glasses look like the mask on the Hydra figure from Go, and I can't wait to talk about that.
This is so, it's so bizarre to me. Like, it doesn't look like glasses. It looks like he's going for a little tan on the tanning bed.
Yeah,
I think it's a little excessive, especially when compared to the artwork they have on the packaging.
Yeah,
it
he
doesn't
doesn't have
look
any
like
glasses.
the same figure.
It's
I
like
think the
there's nothing to
sculpt was
compare.
made for like Otto Octavius.
Yeah.
But hey, whatever sells to the 4-year-olds.
Yeah. Nice vision.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 4-year-olds are not gonna be like, "Wow, he can't see without his glasses." That's a My Girl reference.
We're gonna be talking about the McFarlane toys, the DC.
Yeah, we'll get
collectibles.
around to them. I just decided that we should focus a little bit on the Marvel Legends because we all collect Marvel Legends. What do you guys think about the Gwen Stacy?
I love it, and to mention icing on cake has to be that MJ head. I have the 2-pack MJ, and I definitely see myself switching that head out for that other one. Definitely love everything about it. That's definitely, if I had to get one from these three, it'd definitely just be the Gwen.
I
agree about it.
I like the interchangeability, the fact that you can make it both Gwen and MJ. Another thing I really want to note is the fact that, not only is the body itself really good, I love like the outfit and everything, but if you look closely at the shirt, there's actual texturing on the sweater. Like they didn't have to do that, but they did. So I really appreciate that extra little oomph that they really put into this figure. I feel I kind of want to get this body just for the sake of like having another body, like female characters. It wouldn't make for a terrible Karen Page body, although a little young. I don't know, minus the, green sleeves.
Yeah, I must look forward to what they could use with later.
Warren, any thoughts on this figure?
Yeah, I want it. I'm curious as to how her legs are going to move. Like, are they like softer plastic, or is it just going to be stiff like the hair, the figures? I don't know. I'll have to wait to see it in hand,
right,
to get a better read on it.
Right.
But it looks good, though. It definitely looks good.
P.S. I'm looking at the live chat right now, and there are a lot to read and catch up on. But if you guys have any questions, just leave it for us, and we'll get to them at the end of this section of figures. But hey everybody hey everyone who's joined the stream. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining.
Oh wait, I just realized something. We never put a COPPA warning on this. This content might be made for kids.
They are toys, and they're not.
I marked it as not for kids. I marked it. It's not.
Okay.
It's not safe for work, but it's also,
Well, yeah. If you're under 13, get out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, shut up.
Piss off, Ghost.
Piss off, Ghost. Piss off,
that WarTV14 reference. But yeah, I think this Gwen Stacy figure looks fantastic. It's completely it's aces. The packaging is great. It looks great in the packaging. It looks very retro. I love the accessories. The MJ head is, again, like Charles said, the icing on the cake. I noticed she's holding these two accessories. I wonder what this is.
Maybe something for her back.
It looks like it says does it say the Daily Bugle? Oh, nope. I don't know what it says. Guess we'll find out.
Hold up, I'll look up what's her pictures.
High res.
But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this is also a clever move by Hasbro, because this is her death outfit, so people can recreate that shot. This is the outfit she wore when she was killed.
She better have super deep diaphragms, because it's not going
yeah,
to be able to fully split that. Just get what was that figure that they had that didn't have
Bugle, by the way.
It does.
Oh, okay.
I just wonder if it's Gwen will have any neck snapping action.
Yeah, I know, right?
We need to see it.
It's got a bop. It's got a, just full tilt.
The neck is on a spring. You just hit it.
I can't wait for all the reviews coming up where they talk about the neck joint and then they'll cut the head off.
Yeah.
I was just going to say
snap her neck so we can actually introduce Mary Jane, the superior love interest.
Ooh,
just like the
hot
comments.
Hot take.
I'm kidding. But that's Marvel.
I mean, they're both great.
Yeah, that is one.
Might be
Uncle Ben never existed.
Might be an excuse.
Just to mention it though, the reason why that accessory says Daily Bugle is because it's actually a rolled up newspaper. It's in the shape of a cylinder, wrapped up paper. The textbook also says Midtown High School, which is really cool.
Where's that?
Oh, yeah.
I love that detail.
I'm just kidding.
If you click on the Bleeding Cool image, you can actually get zoom up. You can zoom it.
High res.
The images are high res. I'm on the same website right now.
Sorry about that. Okay,
it's just as in 420.
There we go. Very nice.
Congratulations. Project422 doesn't have 2020 vision in.
Well, funny you should mention it. I'm legally blind.
Explains a lot.
It sure does, doesn't it? Alright, so moving on to the Avengers video game figures, which, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get them. I'm not too keen on the game. I'm not...
The Space Iron Man,
The Space Iron Man...
they look...
I don't have much to say about any of them, to be honest.
They're weird, designs. You can upgrade it, but the base versions are shit, pretty much. They're not great. They're pretty bad. So I think that's what's going to lead to get these cosmetic changes to make your characters look better. So I think that's just a design from as far as like making money, like economically. Just that's what they decided to do. And like Mezco has come up with some weird designs, but they've been like good at the end of the day compared
Are you sure
to
about
like
that?
That one doesn't count. But you get what I'm saying. But
you were just like,
No, but seriously though,
he's on record just guilty.
It'll change. Hopefully, it'll change. That's the best I can say. But as far as the base figures go for the game, won't be picking any of them up. The Kamala Khan looks a little different. It looks mostly the same, but that Space Iron Man suit, definitely. But from what we've seen, even the GameStop exclusive one looks off. Like the beard is cool, but maybe if it was green, I might pick those Avengers game figs. Not worth my time.
Oh, all right. See ya, Thundercat. Thanks for joining the stream for a little bit. I appreciate you.
Night, Thundercat.
Peace.
All I have to say is, I feel like I'm getting catfished with this Iron Man. It looked amazing from the promo images, and now that I'm looking at it from the pictures at ToyFair, it looks very plasticky. I mean, I think it's but
in the plastic. Oh no, I thought you were talking about the space. No, that one looks. Sorry, yeah, definitely no.
But yeah, I feel like I'm getting catfished. I will give props to these figures because they're very ambitious. I love how they made completely different molds for each figure. I love how I feel like they got the look accurate, but I just don't find the necessity. Like I don't know. The game isn't even out yet, so it doesn't. I don't feel like it has that selling point. But you know, whatever floats your boat.
Well, it's supposed to coincide with the early release.
Fair enough.
Like the release of these figures will be the betas for the people who have early access.
Yeah, I forgot to. I'm gonna pre-order it tomorrow.
I'm still not. I don't know what to say about the game. Like I expected a lot, and coming off the heels of Spider-Man PS4, I guess.
Oh, it's definitely not going to match it. It's going to be an underwhelming story compared to it because like, oh, Captain America's dead. But you got to say that for the trailers and all. It's going to be a decent story from what I see in the trailers, but it's not going to be Spider-Man PS4 storytelling.
And I feel like it revealed a lot. Yeah, the trailers revealed a lot. Like I feel like I have a hint, and I have a bit of a hunch that Cap is going to end up being the villain because he's brainwashed or something. I don't know.
It seems like that's something happened in the game. It took what 4 years to make the game, and I think they just came out. Oh yeah, this is the story we're going to come up with for this. So we're going to have the Kree and the Inhumans and everything. It's going to be so awesome. Oh shit, Inhumans didn't do too good, so let's rework it so they're not the main focus. That's what I believe happened, from what I could see. So hopefully I'm wrong.
What about you guys? What are your other thoughts on these figures?
Charlie, you go first.
Any interesting?
I mean, like I said, I don't really see myself getting any of them. I mean, they're really interesting designs. I mean, I really like how the Iron Man looks like a marriage between the Mark 45 and 43. I really find that interesting.
That's neat, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, where they are, they're interesting. I mean, overall, I'm really just hoping the game itself is successful once it is. But as far as figures go, I don't really see myself getting them. I mean, I didn't even get the Spider-Man Marvel Legend for the game when that dropped.
So you're saying that there has to be some sort of justifiable reason for you to purchase this guy?
Pretty much. I mean, if it's a movie, I'll get it. If it's a comic, I'll get it. But I mean, I'm still on this whole game thing they've got going on. Maybe once the line grows more,
sure,
it might start appealing to me.
sure. I feel like the game reverse is really, it's fun. I like that line, but you know.
I want to see. I genuinely want to see it grow. So if it does, then maybe I'll have some more reason to get it.
Stealth.
Maybe if they made more games.
I feel like I'm the black sheep. I really want these figures. Like, I mean, specifically, I want the Cap. I don't know. I'm a sucker for Captain America figures. Like, I always want to get the Captain America figures.
Mm-hmm.
I love this Captain America suit design. I think it looks fantastic. The head looks a little weird. The helmet looks a little weird, but I actually really dig the suit. I love the vest. I love the military tactical. It kind of reminds me of like a cross of Daredevil, Deadpool, Punisher, like those kinds of like street costume type military sort of like hardware. I really like that look. Feels very, I don't know, different for Cap. Like most of his costumes have been either really like cutting edge or like campy, and this feels like real gritty, like SWAT uniform style. So I really dig that. So I definitely want to get that Captain America. Also would make for a pretty decent U.S. agent, I think, if they don't make a U.S. agent for the MCU.
They're definitely making a U.S. There's no way they aren't.
Yeah.
I mean, they failed before. Like, oh, you're not getting a Black Ant figure for the new Ant-Man movie. So they have dropped the ball a million times. So let me not. Hopefully, they make a U.S. If they don't, you could use that figure.
Well, I still want to get it either way because I think it looks really cool. In terms of the Iron Man, I kind of agree with the plasticky texture. Again, it might just be a prototype thing versus a paint thing. But I really do like the design of this Iron Man. Like, can you imagine the task at hand trying to create new costume designs that would look modern but not like the MCU designs? That was a really tricky challenge to
I think that's the main driving point from the designs. They tried not to make it a copy beat for beat remake of the MCU, and yeah, that is harder to do. But I just wish it was a little bit. I'm not saying beat MCU. It does. You can't say it's MCU. If that's what they were going for, they succeeded. So I'll say that.
One commonality between these two figures I'm seeing is the shoulder pads that I feel like Stealth specifically wouldn't be a fan of. Like I sent him a Worthy Cap and he wasn't a fan of that, but like
it depends on if they're made out of like, soft, crummy rubber that'll eventually rip and tear away, and if the articulation is built around those pads having to flex and shift. I don't think that's going to be the case because it looks like the bicep swivel for that Captain America is right underneath the shoulder pad, and the range of motion for the shoulder pad, like the cut in turn, like inside the torso, it seems like the shoulder pad won't actually be scraping against anything. Iron Man might be more of a problem than Cap in that regard. But ultimately, I really like these designs. I can't wait to see them in hand, in person. I definitely want to get the Cap. Iron Man, maybe. It would be a really good, I'm forgetting the name of the armor, but the armor that Iron Man wore at the end of Age of Ultron.
45? No.
The really bad beat PS4 Spidey, because we had such little expectations for that game until the trailers came out, and then we had the hype. Whereas we only had a couple of trailers for this game, and both of them were rather mixed. So, who knows? But in terms of action figures, both of these figures look, generally speaking, pretty well done in terms of molding, sculpting, paintwork, articulation, and I really like the design. So, Cap, definitely want to get. Iron Man, maybe. Also, Cap has really big-ass kneecaps, and I'm just noticing that.
Right. I think it's just perspective, because it doesn't look too bad over here. What I am a fan... Like, I agree. I feel like these figures look great, with the exception of this Iron Man figure, again, not looking as glossy as or as metallic as the one in the photos, which is why I said I felt like I was being catfished. The cap looks great, but my biggest issue with it is I don't think it's necessary. Like, I don't think many fans of the game I don't think there are many fans of the game who want figures yet. But
let's look at it this way. People were complaining when Spider-Man PS4 didn't release action figures right away.
Mm-hmm.
And the figures that they did release they were so like, all right, we need to release action figures. The demand is super high right now. We have to capitalize. They rushed them out and they made these repaint, retool, hybrid monstrosity figures that were kind of just meh. Now, the second wave was slightly better, but the traditional PS4 Spidey figure wasn't that solid. So maybe they thought, all right, we have a new Marvel superhero game coming out with these brand new character designs. People really wanted to have these action figures when the game was coming out. Demand was really high. We don't want to run into that same problem again. Let's just make original body molds since we have the time to do it, and let's release them before the game comes out. That seems to be what the strategy was. And I can commend them for trying to fix their goof-ups from the previous video game.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Either way, I respect the move. I respect what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
And I still really want that cap. I gotta feed that cap.
Yeah, that ever-growing Captain America collection.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
Dude, I just keep I'm going to get more Captain America figures than I have, and that's going to be scary. I'm going to have to scramble to find more Daredevils to buy.
These, these next batch of figures, we have Miss Marvel, and we have another Abomination Build-A-Figure. So what do you guys think about that? I'm curious.
It reminds me of Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, it does.
From the 2008 film. It like, even I'd even swap the head out and use it as a Killer Croc if I wanted to. Like, hey, I want a Marvel Legend size DC fig. I would use that body mold for a big Killer Croc. I mean, like Arkham Asylum. What was it? Yeah, Arkham Asylum sized version of it. But yeah, I like it. I want to get the figure.
Right.
Because isn't it a big Build-A-Figure?
It is a Build-A-Figure.
Yeah, it's enough.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
I mean, I personally virtually see little to no difference between this Miss Marvel and the original. I mean, granted, there are some, I'm sure, but I mean, I virtually see no cosmetic difference.
It's based on the
game. But she's wearing
the Abomination. I mean, it's an alright design. I'm assuming this is gonna be his design for the game, if that has already been confirmed. But I'm still content with my my original one. I have the one from the Raft. So yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the Raft. What was that? 2017?
Yeah, like 2017-16. It's like the dark green one.
Yeah. I'll have you know that I'm looking at side-by-side pictures of this Miss Marvel versus the previous Miss Marvel. They are the exact same figure. Oof. Except for maybe a slight difference in the paintwork. They appear to be the exact same body mold, save for a slight retool on the boots. Slight difference of the arm sculpts. But the face sculpt and hair is almost exactly the same.
Dang.
The lightning bolt has less paint on the new one. Yeah, the only real main difference is the fact that there's boot laces on this new one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only real difference of this figure. If people have the original, it might not be worth picking this one up.
Yeah,
unless if you're a big fan of boot laces.
Or the game.
That too. But I honestly, you might be fine just having the original version, even if you're a fan of the game. Or unless if you're a super Miss Marvel fan and you gotta catch them all.
Yeah, like how you have the urge to feed your Captain America collection. People somehow have the urge to fill their Miss Marvel collection.
Yep, I can see it. I can't be a hypocrite.
All right. I think the Abomination looks stunning. Really, like again, I didn't see the necessity out of it, but I love how it looks. It looks very gritty. It looks real, and it's a fantastic design. It's a great bath.
Butterfly joints.
Yeah, that's enough said.
You really don't like butterfly joints.
Not when they look like tumorous growths on the action figure.
Oh, I'm just seeing those Abomination toes, and those look really creepy. Okay.
The only problem
thank
I
God you said that. I thought we were going somewhere else with it. I was about to stop you right there.
No, I'm not that kind of person.
I mean, actually, I really do like the toes. How in the sense that you can tell. No, but like genuinely, you can like see behind the right foot. Like there's more toes. Traditionally in the comics, they always had two, but then like you can see how it was a human foot that basically mutated into this.
Ladies and gentlemen, gotten Totic.
It's Black Dwarf. That's the body mold that they.
Really? Is it Black Dwarf?
Yeah, I think the arms are retooled, but it's definitely the feet are definitely. I remember it.
His name's Calypsidian.
Really?
Calypsidian Black Dwarf.
I don't think it is. Is it?
It looked. I mean, not the lower legs. My bad. The feet definitely are reused.
I don't think the feet are reused, dude.
Look at the feet.
I know. I feel like
No, I'm wrong.
Guys, I feel like we're spending way too much time on the feet. Like, there's so much to go.
Yeah, I'm wrong. I just looked at it again.
I made a singular joke, and I moved on. I'm already looking at the next figures.
All right. Calm down.
Clap.
All right. We have X-Man and Sunfire.
Okay. First off, I'm just gonna say X-Man is one of my favorite X-Men characters. That's literally the only figure I'm gonna get from this wave. Granted, Age of Apocalypse was a great story, but X-Men was definitely one of the great things to come out of that time. So
you're just gonna have,
that's all.
You're just gonna have random arms in your BAF collection.
Oh, pretty much. I like to combine all my random BAF parts and make one giant.
For anyone who collects Marvel Legends, don't you guys just have that box or Ziploc bag where you keep all your BAF parts? It's so awkward. You look like a creepy, like a collector of limbs and heads and whatever. It's so weird.
Yeah, just Leatherface with less steps.
Yeah. A couple more. Jean Grey and Punisher.
Honestly, I don't know jack about except for Jean Grey a little bit I know about. But that Punisher, he looks pretty good.
The Punisher looks goofy.
Yeah, I like the Punisher.
I love how it looks. It looks very cartoon. Like, it looks like Negan actually from like.
It reminds me. Yeah. It reminds me a bit of Thomas Jane Punisher.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was.
That's
first. I saw the X-Men.
That's what I like about it. Even though it's a little bit weird proportionately, I think.
Really?
I don't know. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Toy Biz days, the Toy Biz Day action figures.
Oh, with the bulbous shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh no, there's something classic and retro to this figure that just works for me.
Am I wrong?
Even though I'm not going to
get butterfly joints.
I think they might be hidden.
Are they hidden butterfly joints right there?
There are.
I would want it to be.
Are we not going to acknowledge the fact that he comes with a little Viking helmet?
This helmet
he
right
does?
there?
Oh, it is.
That's a little bizarre, but I think that's what they were going for.
Frank secretly plays Skyrim in his spare time.
Wait a minute.
D&D.
Where do you guys see a helmet?
Right here.
In the back to the right.
He has another head sculpt. I don't know what that is.
Oh, I see it.
This is really neat. Anyone interested in picking this guy up?
Yeah, I'll pick it up. It's not something that I'll need, but I would definitely.
Is this a new?
If I did, I'd just be getting it for the bike.
I think it looks like a new body mold.
I feel like
the body itself looks like the Luke Cage MCU one.
I was gonna say this seems Luke Cage.
The torso.
Marvel Legends canceled. They just whitewashed a whole new character. This is horrible. We cancel Marvel.
Cancel Hasbro.
I'm not buying
Damn.
How dare you? They're doing blackface with the figures now. I'm horrified.
Hey Warren. Hey Warren, they gave this figure butterfly joints, but they didn't give your man's Luke Cage butterfly joint.
Oof, yeah, that's definitely that's adding even.
Moving on.
Damn.
This is horrible.
But all right, I will say this though about this Punisher figure: I couldn't even see the butterfly joints. So
yeah,
the fact that I couldn't tell that there were butterfly joints on the mold means that Hasbro is improving their shit.
yeah.
I'm in love with this figure. Like, the more I look at it, it looks so dope. I love the baseball bat. I love this machete. It looks so gruesome.
Y'all said he looked goofy at first.
It looked cartoony, but that wasn't a negative connotation. I'm also like, am I getting Sid Phillips vibes?
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, guys, if y'all want to know what my definitive Punisher figure is in my collection, just look up the Marvel Legends Epic Heroes Punisher, and that's like my Punisher.
With the red logo or the white?
The white.
I mean,
I don't see myself getting another Punisher figure. I only own that one, and the MCU one. So
we've come to a conclusive observation that this is, in fact, a retool of, an almost full retool of the Luke Cage, because this is reused, but I don't think we've ever seen this before.
I think the torso piece is Luke Cage, but I think everything else is relative.
Yeah, the pants are super smooth.
The pants
they're almost
really
like leather.
smoothed over. The arms are brand new sculpt. The head might be a reuse.
The head looks
I don't
stunning
think so.
to me. Like, this is probably
the head's new.
The head looks great. I mean, obviously it's new. Like, I think it looks great. Like, this is probably the most gruesome they've gotten with a figure. Like, they did it with the Black Spider-Man Peter Parker.
I just realized. I got a.
Uh-oh. He's got a comparison.
He looks like Trevor from GTA.
He does.
Spot on.
Now I need him.
My man looking like Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z, mate.
Yeah, there's no way you can't unsee that.
This is...
Dude, seriously, he looks just like Trevor. Holy shit.
He does. He does. And I feel like I'm going to get this figure just for that head sculpt, put him on a random body mold, and GTA 5 stop.
Well, just repaint the shirt white.
True.
Repaint the shirt white. He has the bat. I mean, Trevor uses a bat.
So, yeah, if I could,
even if you don't like the figure, the bike looks.
Yeah,
don't see this as a loss in any shape.
The accessories too, like whoever wants a machete, a baseball bat, you got one.
I'm willing to hold my not disappointment.
Moose said the feet aren't reused.
The feet are. I thought they looked like boots. Like, not damn. Okay, I thought they looked like cowboy boots. That's what I thought they were.
Where did they come from? I feel like they're new.
Those are Luke Cage boots.
Really? Like, they seem smoother than usual.
I mean, of course,
they could put another
plastic.
painted gloss.
Yeah.
Alright.
All of those are. Most of them are hand painted. The showroom fit.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they are new boots. Just me.
I really dig that figure. Whether or not I get it is another thing, but I really
yeah.
I love it. Like the head sculpt alone, dude. They're really.
I like how it looks like Trevor.
Yeah. Moving on, we have Evil Beast. I'm not familiar with this character actually. And then we have.
I'm definitely using a black voice with him.
And then we have Wolverine, I think.
Dude, my man needs a haircut.
He does.
He looks just like Beast. I mean, Dark Beast. That's saying a lot.
It's like these spot the difference games are getting so hard.
What we have on the left is what you see in the movies, and what we have on the right is a cosplayer doing their best impression.
Yeah. Or before and after the use of drugs. So don't do drugs, kids.
Going back to that Punisher real quick.
All right.
Gamer yeah, I don't know how to pronounce their username.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
They said you could put the Trevor head on the Wolverine figure that's coming out. And that would make a great Trevor.
That's
perfect. You don't even need to customize the Punisher.
Idea.
You could just that's
give Hasbro more
brilliant.
money.
I mean, we're already giving Hasbro money and all of our attention right now.
I can't afford any new line. Like Multiverse, I'm glad there's. I'm not, but
I'm glad Multiverse sucks, so I don't have to buy
it. hey,
yeah.
I'm gonna defend Multiverse right now because I love those Arkham.
No, they look great, but they're not 6-inch. Like that.
I refuse to call them Multiverse. I call them McFarlane.
Yeah, that's suitable because Multiverse is pretty.
Multiverse died with Mattel, and this is McFarlane.
I think they should have renamed it.
I agree, and the fact that it's 7-inch makes me immediately ever.
Like why? What the?
So the whole time I'd be like, yeah, it's great, but it's 7-inch.
Any other thoughts on those figures before we move on? Any thoughts on
Nah, hard pass.
Beast?
They look aight.
Yeah.
But Wolverine needs a haircut because he looks like a CW. Or DCEU versus CW.
Yeah.
That's it.
Logan.
Logan.
A couple more.
Logan, get your haircut going.
We have a really bizarre bath, which I'm actually digging for this wave. I love the way this looks. I don't know.
I've been done with X-Men shit for S3.
Sugar Man.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love the way it looks. Like it looks like a troll.
It looks interesting.
I wonder if in any way this will get somehow retooled into MODOK.
Dude, that's what I was thinking. Like,
oh, okay, yeah, I was like,
MODOK bath.
When you said MODOK, I just pictured Mojo. Wait a second. So yeah,
figures, I guess.
I would want a MODOK. Like, yeah.
Hey, remember when this guy was a bath?
Yo, okay. First off, I just want to say I had a feeling Apocalypse was gonna get turned into like re-release as a single release,
but not like.
And I was gonna get upset because I'm like I spent so much time on Apocalypse, but then when I found out he got re-released as a whole other thing, I'm like I was relieved because I'm like okay, good. They didn't just change his paint and make me want to buy another Apocalypse.
Right.
I have no reactions to these figures. I don't really care for.
Okay, Mike, go to your corner. Go to your corner, Mike.
Nah, I'm in the same boat with him. I've been done with X-Men stuff for like 3 years.
Charlie, you're
go to Warren.
Actually, I feel like we're all
gladly.
It's turned on Charlie's head because I feel like we're the one pushing him into a corner because we're all in the same box. I couldn't care less for these figures.
Like,
it's because none of y'all have picked up a comic.
You're absolutely right. For me, I can speak for myself. I have not.
I am an MCU, MTU, potentially sometimes Gamerverse, only occasional comic book collector figure.
Yup, call it whatever you want. I got too much time and change the fucking storylines up every year. It's like, no, why? Why do you restart? Why?
They're about as consistent as the CW.
Hey Moose, do you want to join this this stream?
Yeah, Moose, you could join us.
I feel like Moose is the most, the best verse to talk about figures, given the fact that,
Yeah, he'll shut anything negative down about.
Now he has Foggy, Daredevil, and Daredevil the copycat.
Daredevil.
He's
Foggy and the one.
He's more appreciative of these.
Can we disclose that information? Yikes.
No, you just you guys suck.
Let's move on.
Y'all should sign the NDA.
Yeah, I think these figures look dope, but
they look good, but I don't want them.
Long story short, we like the way they look. Pass.
I guarantee it.
He's only getting the X-Men.
You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it. That was a joke.
Same. Marvel is cool. Not gonna pick them up.
Yeah. Same verdict for all these guys.
Oh, did we already move on? Oh, damn. All right.
Yeah.
The stream lagged.
Oh,
I was looking at my computer.
I will say, yeah, same thing. They look great. Pass.
Ditto.
I will say, Rage looks sick.
You mean Wild Child? Oh, Rage.
Yeah.
My thing's lagging over here.
Rage, I want to pick him up. You know why?
By the way, Moose did say, "Hell yeah, I'll join." It's probably just to keep us in check from spoiling any more from the NDAs.
Yeah. We're on Discord, buddy. So give us a join on Phonograph, the chat.
Can we join? Can I join? Please, I want to. Please, can I? No.
Oh my God, is that your slave?
Oh damn. Hey, I thought we established that Warren was just doing damage control.
I feel like he was doing an impression of his slave.
No, that does not exist.
He's called an assistant or an employee with a job, okay?
Alright, let's move on.
Moving on.
Slightly above minimum wage.
Alright, we have these figures, the Venomized figures for the Venom.
Yeah, Venomized Miles and Optimus Prime.
I was going to use him as fire.
Just say about me?
You call this suspicious activity?
You call
this
suspicious activity? This is blasphemy. How dare you?
Cullen, it's such an honor.
Both these figures look I just don't care.
I don't know who this is. This looks rad. Pass. Alright.
Gamer said, I've been dying for years for Hasbro to make an Inhumans wave. Have Lockjaw, Bath, and then have Maximus, Karnak, Gon, Triton, Crystal, and whoever else.
That sounds like a Why aren't you working for Hasbro, bro? That's a fantastic idea. A Lockjaw Bath. Could you imagine?
Well, I said hopefully it's not based on Inhumans, the TV show.
Oh, hell no. That's canceled.
Well, it's on Disney, so I mean, is it really?
The
ABC budget wasn't cutting it.
Yeah, these figures look rad. Pass.
Who hell's the name of the character on the left, anyway?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, is it like a Star-Lord situation, or an Ant-Man situation? Who are you? Come on, man.
But what is his name? Seriously, I have no idea.
The guy on here?
The guy that they said looked like Optimus Prime.
Oh, I don't know who the hell that is.
I'm trying to look into it.
Is it? I'm trying to see.
I'm just saying, did anyone really ask for all these Venomized?
Yeah, exactly. It's like when they were releasing all. It's like when they were releasing all the Deadpool.
Marvel's match.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. I think it's a pass for me. Just for me. I don't know about anyone else who collects this figure.
I think they're just trying to say.
All right, let's do
a Venom figure. We need to get all the Venom we can. They doubled down since what was that? The Venom wave with Scream, Ash, and all the other figures from the symbiote saga. Is that what it was? Yeah, so gotta keep it running.
Right.
I'm just looking for a Madam Web.
Madam Web? Give me Madam Web, but give me... No, okay, I mean, aren't they gonna reveal more stuff tomorrow?
Hopefully they do.
If they do, I wouldn't mind a Spider Armor Spider-Man, the silver one.
Oh, yes! That would be dope! Oh my gosh. If they made that...
Warren knows.
Yo, man. I gotta get me a mission version if they don't make one. Like, that's like, oh, I got Spider-Punk, now I got Steel Spider-Man. Like, all of it's coming together. It's all coming together. That I really want them to do.
I'm seriously trying to find the name of that character because I can't figure out who.
I think Marvelous News has them listed. Not Marvelous News, Toy Art.
That's where I'm looking right. March. Mach 1. His name is Mach 1.
Yeah, Mach 1, yeah. That sounds familiar. I looked at it earlier.
I have no idea who the hell that was. So.
Like a Spidey villain? Who is this guy?
He's a Wasp villain.
Wasp villain.
Yeah.
Wasp as villains? What?
Yeah, I guess.
Hey,
Everybody
Daniel,
has
let's get to
villains.
work on Quantum.
Ooh.
He's also known as the Beetle. Like a version of the Beetle.
Okay, I was gonna say like it's the Beetle's legs.
Isn't there already a Beetle?
Well, that's why he's called Mach 1, because he's an alternate Beetle.
How dare you?
Like first alternate or something.
How dare you assume my identity? Oh no! That wasn't that type. I just played it back. No, I'm going to leave that alone.
I don't know what there is to really say about these Venomized characters, though. I couldn't really give a shit about this concept.
I mean, I'm pretty sure someone out there is like a huge symbiote fan.
Yeah, they're like crying right now. They're like crying. Oh my god! I waited all my life for a Venomized.
I forgot. Was it Stealth who said it? He's like that one time when we got all those Deadpool figures that was completely unnecessary.
Yeah, right. He's like, I don't give a shit.
This is what that was.
Yeah, exactly.
It's exactly what that was.
But
you can't tell me any different.
Right.
Again, like I said, I'm sure there's some fan who's happy for this, so I'm happy for them, whoever they might be.
Yeah.
If you're out there,
God bless.
You have an entire series dedicated to you.
Yeah, we're just getting raided, you know. And speaking of raid, it's time for a commercial break. This episode is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
No, we are not actually sponsored. Please don't do that to us.
Yeah, that. No.
They're gonna be like
Raid Shadow Legends. It's a MMO online game that.
Who's the first person you think will actually get sponsored?
Oh,
and do a video for it.
You.
Yes,
What?
You have the most subscribers. You dingus.
Nah. Oh shit. Okay, yeah.
Second, it'd probably be me.
Gotta get that raid money.
I don't think so, Charles.
I don't know, Daniel. I mean, I make good on my promises.
All right. Low blow, but I love you. Okay, moving on to any of these figures. Oh my god. I don't know what is what is up with that face? Look at it. It looks like he's smiling.
Oh. Looks like that cat emoji.
Yeah.
He's doing the ooh face. That's
yeah.
The ooh. Now I need it just because he's doing the ooh face.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm send it to Daniel.
I mean, I'm digging the whole steampunk thing, but I mean, this is just such a hard, painful retool of the 80th year one with like gears on it. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It really is.
But I love those effects.
They tried.
Those are
they
nice
did
effects.
Oh yeah, the effects look good.
The effects are aight, but I'm not a huge effects guy. So
it looks good. If it was painted better, it would look good.
Mm-hmm. If you
squint,
if you squint, it kind of looks like fried chicken.
Wow. Dude, is it just me or like they just like make a smaller version of Cannonball's effects from last time?
That's who it was. I was talking about that. Gwen Stacy.
By the way, Daniel, you might be onto something in regards to that Iron Man.
What do you
the
mean?
Very first Iron Man, the game one.
Mm-hmm.
The original promo shot, rendering shot, it seems like the torso piece was made slightly wider, and the head sculpt was made slightly smaller. And because of that, along with the posing that they put him in for this display, as well as the digital image display for the pre-orders, it makes him look slightly top-heavy.
Yeah, he looks like one of those statues at a wax museum.
Also, the paint job does make quite a difference, but the torso shape looks different to me. Slightly bigger.
Uno momento. For the stream people.
Gotcha.
Onto that Starboost.
I am gonna give there we go. There we go. Sorry about that. I just realized that Moose wasn't able to join because he didn't have a role yet.
Oof.
Oh.
Sorry, buddy. I'm giving you that now. Okay. But what do you guys can talk about the Iron Man we saw on the right, the white Iron Man. I know Warren's already.
Oh, Starboost.
Yeah, an opinion.
Yeah, I want it.
I mean, honestly, as far as Iron Man 3 goes, that was one of the few other armors that I dug. So it's pretty cool. But I mean, I don't see myself getting it. But again, I'm pretty sure there's someone who loves. A lot of people do, from what I know, loved Starboost. So
I saw it
Good
from
on them.
the Iron Man 3 game. That's where I saw it first. No, not even that one. It was from the animated series, the Iron Man animated series.
Animes, Armored Avengers.
Yeah, Armored Avengers. Yeah, that's what I was.
Avenger.
Yeah, that's where I saw it. God, I have that.
And also, I know Star Boost.
The blue.
I don't have anything to really add to that either. I think it's a cool looking suit. I really like the effects.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a huge effects piece guy, I really like the white paint on the blue. I like the color blue they used. It's a nice contrast to the white and the gold. Paint job looks great. The molded and sculpted detail looks great. It looks like a fantastic figure. It's just I'm just not super interested in it.
It's cool for
just like the Iron Man.
Sorry, I cut you off.
I was just gonna say it's just like the Iron Man from the game, like the main Iron Man suit. It looks cool to me. I just don't know if I'm gonna buy it personally.
Gotcha.
I think if you're army building an Iron Man like bodyguard set of figures, like the Iron Legion per se, if you want them to have this design, this would be really cool. I just noticed something that's worth pointing out is I just took a look at this Gamerverse logo that they made. It's pretty rad. I'm kind of a fan.
With the D-pad.
Yeah, with the D-pad and everything. I love it. It's nice.
Ah, that's cute. I see what you did there.
What are you, 5? I just
he's mute.
What are you, 5 months late on releasing Under the...
Yeah, I am.
More like 5 years.
Hey, 4 years.
And you want to know? It's literally because in August. 5 months.
So he confirms it.
Oh man. You know what? I'll let it slide. Sure.
By the time that releases, I'm gonna be Daredevil.
Right.
Okay. So, thoughts on this War Machine? I think it looks fantastic.
It looks cool. I won't be.
Again, it looks great. Pass. It looks great.
Yeah.
I love the effects. Oh.
Yeah, I think it looks fine.
Snap. Who joined?
Maybe Moose?
I mean, who joined the stream on Discord? That's kind of neat. All right. Yeah, it looks great. I love the effects.
No one joined Discord.
Easy pass. We gotta breeze through these because we have a lot more to go. You could just say, like last year, if you like it, if you're gonna get it.
Oh man, look, there's our chat. Wow.
Yep. Oh, okay. I'll bud. All right, let's. You wanna take a look at some some viewer questions or comments? I've
been keeping up to date with it. It's really only Gamer who's been talking.
Yeah, you're really responsible, unlike me.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess you can say we've been left in the shadows. Speaking of shadows, this episode is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
No,
God damn it, Charlie, stop it.
What did you eat tonight for your
ribs?
Your little dinner? Yeah,
his ribs were spiked with rum.
They were bourbon ribs.
His ribs were spiked with rum and Gatorade.
Thanks for targeting me. But all right.
You're welcome.
Pretty sure.
Anyways,
people are gonna throw darts at me now.
Raid Shadow Legends is an online game with over 40.
Oh my gosh! Shut up, please.
I love you, Charlie.
Join now. You get a 50% off bundle pack.
I hate you. I love you, but I hate you. Hey.
All right, here.
Do we get him?
I think we have the legend himself, Moose the Creator.
Yes, we got him.
It is good to be here.
Moose the Beast, how are you, mate?
Fantastic.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm still, super giddy over some of the reveals we got today.
Oh, same, man. I was shaking in my jellies all day today.
There's some good stuff in here.
Let's get to talking about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, these figures look great, but I don't really have an interest or the budget to get them. God bless you.
Bless you.
Why did that sound 3D?
We all just scrambled like.
I'm allergic to that negativity, mate.
I said God bless you. You're not gonna say thank you? What are you, some sort of? That's totally going there.
No, Charlie's not gonna say thank you. He's gonna say this episode is sponsored by Raid
Yeah,
Shadow
exactly.
Legends.
That's how he says
Raid Shadow
thank you.
Legends
Crossbones looks good.
I'm good with my old crossbones, thank you. I'm definitely getting that Winter Soldier though.
That
I don't
crossbones
see why
looks
we need it. I don't see why we
malnourished.
need another cross.
No, that
What was that?
whole Black Widow wave. I was saying the Black Widow wave. I pre-ordered that around like. So if that wave's coming in for me next.
That's
So
fantastic.
yeah, like even though I'm not collecting a lot of figures this year, there's going to be a few exceptions. You know, there's like I'm getting my first. Yeah.
It's just
like
I promised myself I wouldn't get anything, but
yeah, but you know, there's like the what's the figure I pre-ordered last year.
I just love that Winter Soldier so much, man.
He cut out?
Yeah, I feel like he was a little glitchy, but
Oh, I mean, in the meantime,
it's a good looking figure. Yeah.
Oh great, Charlie. Now you have Gamer making a comment about Raid Shadow.
oh, actually, I mean, in the meantime, how about I read you something?
He's like, do I really look like the kind of clown that can start a movement?
I mean, seriously, how about I can read something? If you're ever on the go and you need to read something, this episode is sponsored by Audible.
Oh no!
Oh my
Wherever you
gosh!
go,
This episode is sponsored by Squarespace.
Oh my gosh!
Sponsored by
We're not
sponsored by
sponsored.
Raycon earbuds.
Oh my! Stop!
This episode is sponsored by Ring doorbell. This episode is sponsored by Movement watches.
Half these things I didn't even know about.
This episode is sponsored by Domain.com.
This episode is sponsored
your
by
domain
Shut the Hell Up.
Hey, do you guys like a good website? This episode's
Oh my god! I thought he was actually going to say something like compelling, like
yeah,
no,
like Moose. We waited for you to buffer. We waited for your audio to come through, and you do a freaking sponsor
life
segment.
is nothing but a comedy. Do I really look like the clown that can start a movement?
This episode is sponsored by NordVPN, according to Gamer.
Oh lord.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, thanks to NordVPN, I can do the stream. Okay, guys, the figure.
VPN, we can watch Joker and talk.
Oh my god.
My life is nothing but a comedy.
Before we move on to the next figures, I never got to comment on the Winter Soldier.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got a hand. Help me control.
We got lost in the sponsorship hoopla.
Yeah.
Crossbones is a complete and utter rehash. He's fine, I guess. If you missed him the first time, I guess. But Winter Soldier, I think he looks really good. Only gripe is I hate the gray plastic. I really wish they just put some silver paint on it.
Mm-hmm.
Get that sheen on there.
Or at least like lines on it. Like I think it's the same color as the Marvel Legends Winter Soldier, but it just needs the lines.
It's all injection molding.
I have the Infinity War 2 pack.
God, I need it.
And I love that figure to pieces.
It's like $92 now. Gotta get it.
I was lucky to get that 2-pack when it came out.
I got real lucky.
That 2-pack was like on clearance, dude. That thing was like on $15.
Well, this video is sponsored by Toys R Us, which is still available in Canada, and I keep finding them there.
Maryland never has the figures that they need. All the exclusives.
Right.
That's why I'm pissed that they have like Walgreens exclusive. Oh, Walmart exclusives. Oh, Target exclusive. They never have them in stock.
The Walmart
they're sold off.
Me off
I find them all. I just want to make a note that Winter Soldier arm is actually the cable arm from the Juggernaut wave.
Oh yeah,
Is
that's
it?
lazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it makes sense, but like at the same time, silver paint, dude. Like, how hard?
You have metal armor. That's awesome, dude.
I
Okay,
really,
we can move on.
You have a plastic
although I
armor?
will say, I am appreciating Hasbro more and more for the fact that they are reusing parts, but they are overall making, like, I think that's a new upper torso.
I think so too.
So I respect that a lot, you know?
Yeah, it looks like a new.
But the legs are MCU Punisher.
Right, yeah. I mean,
I'm not so sure about that new torso thing. I mean, the
It
straps
looks like
and the straps and stuff look fairly new, but I don't know. That upper torso kind of reminds me a little bit of the original Winter Soldier, Bucky, and it also reminds
really?
me.
buff though, compared to that one.
No, I think it's new. It looks new.
Well, the legs aren't.
The legs
Yeah, the legs are definitely
Punisher
reused.
legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the legs are definitely.
All right, let's breeze through these because we have a lot.
Let's go.
Yeah, we haven't even scratched the surface.
Let's go.
We can just say whether or not you think it's cool and say if you'll get it.
No.
Pass.
Cool.
I don't care.
Pass. All right.
Well, I'm getting
pass.
so I have no choice.
Moose. He doesn't have the will to prevent himself from resisting the urge to buy those things.
No, I mean, especially with that Crimson Dynamo. I mean, I really that Crimson Dynamo. Those figures is worth it just for that.
I like the Dynamo design, but that's not my Dynamo. The guy under the suit.
No, I get you. It's a different guy, right?
Yeah, it's not Anton Vanko.
Right.
All right, moving on. This was just the recently released BAF, right?
I believe so.
He's a thick boy.
Bear away.
It's a pretty decent BAF size, I think.
Oh, it's leagues better than the stuff that we were getting almost 2 to 3 years back to back.
A mantis
small.
BAF?
I'm not going to be picking it up, but I can agree that it's a way better build-a figure as far as what you're paying versus get this new petite little figure. Yay, this is something that you wanted. Like, no.
I don't even know who either of these.
Hitmonkey. Yeah, the Hitmonkey.
Oh.
What was it, Pug? Was it Pug?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pug has to be the smallest.
Wait, all right, hold on a second. You're telling me that the guy on the left is dead ass named Strong Guy?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, there's a character named X-Man, but Strong Guy's the across the line.
Wait! Freaking Mike, that's Thunderbird. You watched Gifted. We love Thunderbird.
Well, I recognized Thunderbird. I just didn't know Strong Guy.
Strong.
That was also in the
It
Gifted.
took me a second
He
to
was also in the
Thunderbird.
Gifted. I thought you watched the Gifted, right?
I have watched The Gifted, but bear in mind, he never actually wore his full costume. The only thing he wore was like the grease paint over his eyes for like that 1-2 episodes. So
it was beautiful, and he had his knives, and it was beautiful.
Oh, dude.
Forgive me for not immediately recognizing Thunderbird while I was too preoccupied with figuring out who the fuck Strong Guy was.
Well, you're not forgiven, so...
Strong Guy.
Strong Guy.
Strong Guy.
I think I deserve to be forgiven for
Pardon me for not the big guy's name.
It's not like you couldn't even guess.
Yeah, it's not like it would have been an impossible challenge.
That's like asking a Karen,
I feel
like what's this character's name?
This character was created by Rob Liefeld because there's no originality to the name.
Look at the feet. Look at the feet. They don't look like good
tiny ass feet.
You cannot carry any weight with those feet.
Guys, we got to keep going because I'm getting excited. I'm looking at photos of the figures that were revealed. We gotta push through.
2 words. Strong Guy.
Yeah, review Strong Guy.
But yeah, Thunderbird looks dope. Thunderbird looks dope. I won't get him.
Yeah,
Thunderbird
looks cool. I really like the design they chose for him.
Neat. I don't know who the hell these guys are. That looks like Craven.
Well, the one on the right is Black Tom, I think.
He was in Deadpool 2, remember? Black Tom Cassidy?
I'm trying to remember.
Black Tom and
Sunspot, right?
Sunspot, yeah.
Where's White Wade Wilson? Yeah, this is again, I have no interest in getting him, but yeah.
I mean, Black Tom doesn't look bad, but I'm surprised Hasbro hasn't just completely shut down like Black Tom from being.
We're long overdue for a new body mold. Like they keep reusing the Bucky cap, and I'm not really.
We need female body mold that
too,
actually have good elbows. What the hell? Get it done. I'm tired of the single jointed elbow. I want to see somebody get punched like a man. Like, just get punched in the face. And it's like, oh no, I can only do the 90-degree thing. I hate that shit. Just give us double-jointed elbows. It's not hard.
I'm so
It's
scared.
not.
I'm so
It's
scared
not.
for my life.
Oh my god,
I mean,
how many times?
McFarlane's female characters all have double-jointed elbows.
I'm so scared.
I have never seen Warren this mad about anything. Like
It's easy, and they never do it. Like, this okay, midnight. Okay, well, that's a big girl, so that doesn't count. I'm talking about normal, petite size females that they do it.
See.
It's always the same. Stupid ass hand that's posed out, but it's I'm like, can we get fists? Like some actual good F you finger, B&H way. You couldn't give her a flipping off finger? I know it's a kid's line, so I'm just like overreacting.
This video is brought to you by NordVPN.
Still, it's beloved all.
I mean, I think we should just give Warren some space. Speaking of space, this episode is sponsored by Squarespace.
Oh my gosh!
For the record, I have seen more than this mad. He and I were talking about the SH Figure Arts Falcon. He went on a tirade.
Yeah,
about
I have
how
that
the
recorded.
SH Figure Arts scale.
For
the SH Figure Arts scale being
legal
smaller
purposes.
than the average Marvel Legend really pissed.
Like if I ever
And
died,
that was a great
I'd
conversation.
just show them that the footage.
It just really grinds.
Yeah, Hasbro, more double jointed elbows. Did you get the message? More.
And stop using Bucky cap.
Yeah, and stop using.
This is a new decade. This is a new decade.
Listen,
You've been able to.
Listen, Hasbro's just trying to save money. And speaking of saving money, this episode is sponsored.
Oh God! Stop, please.
Charlie, you started a movement.
This hurts.
No, I really look like the kind of clown that can start a movement.
Oh, wait a second. Hold the fucking phone.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Are we looking at Taskmaster?
We're looking at Taskmaster.
I
see
want it.
Butterfly joints.
Are those?
I like it.
I see butterfly joints.
Taskmaster should have been in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'll never let that go.
Well, I need him for a certain project, wink.
Oh, yeah. Shameless plug for projects.
Totally not,
By the way,
I mean, we can talk about it. I mean, I've been open about it.
By the way, I hope it's totally okay that we just announced who we're playing and yeah.
That's totally fine.
All right.
They did it without you, Moose.
Okay, then we have Liberty. I am playing Foggy. I'm gonna die because Bullseye's gonna kill me.
Oh my god! Are you actually telling stuff from the actual?
No,
Oh,
I haven't read it.
Okay, I was going to say like.
I haven't read it. No.
The only thing we got to see was the title of episode 1 script, which I will not be spoiling because I am a good boy and I don't break my NDA.
Well, I shall spoil it anyway, but it is called episode 1 is titled Copycat.
There we go.
Yeah, I heard the guy they got to play Bullseye is actually a really cool guy.
Oh really? I heard something else. I heard that he was, just a dude.
I heard he's pretty patient when it comes to people promising him things that never deliver.
I don't know. I heard that the guy. I don't know. I heard that the guys that they cast to play Foggy and Bullseye were prima donna bitches who can't get their shit together when it comes to dealing with a previous engagement that has nothing to do with the project at hand.
And as you
Meanwhile,
can tell,
the guy that they cast to play Daredevil, he's a hack who doesn't do his lines on time. Yet people still somehow forgive him and somehow think he sounds like the main character of the series, when in reality he doesn't. He's just a sad boy fanboy who wants to be the best he can be at playing a part that he's not good at.
Charlie Cox, is that you?
We need welcome to therapy, I guess. This is no longer a ToyFair coverage. We're now
this is sponsored by
Dr. Harleen Quinzel.
This is sponsored by Masterclass on how to cope through your depression.
Okay. Moving on, because we have a lot to get through, guys. I know we want.
We don't have to move on. We didn't even talk about Taskmaster, though.
Okay, these are really
or
great.
This other guy.
I don't know who.
Yeah,
Taskmaster should have been Agents of Shield. The end.
I don't know who the hell this other character is.
Then Dynamo.
Dynamo.
Russian Iron Man, basically. The Russians wanted to make an Iron Man, so they made this guy.
Well, I think it looks good, but I have no interest in it.
Yeah.
Whereas Taskmaster, this is an example of a figure that I love because, yes, he may have butterfly joints, but I wouldn't have been able to tell he has butterfly joints. This is a good implementation of butterfly joint articulation.
I mean, look
it's
at
not.
that.
It doesn't look like an excess piece that cuts into the torso. I wish Daredevil had these butterfly joints. I wish the Captain America figures had these butterfly joints. This is how you do butterfly joints.
I just hope it doesn't get stuck.
Yeah, they might, but honestly,
we can forgive Hasbro.
You have the range of motion, and it doesn't look like a growth coming out of the chest.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful. I love the paintwork. I love the molded in detail. I love the accessories. Even though he has butterfly joints, I might actually pick this guy up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm very interested in Black Widow. Like any movie figure, I just gotta.
I'm gonna wait and see who's actually under or decide.
It's the black guy. Nobody knows that yet. It's the black guy.
Yeah,
Why was he on stage as like, oh, his character isn't announced? It's Taskmaster. That's who he's playing.
Everybody's like, remember that whole theory? Everybody's like, oh, it's Hawkeye. I'm like, that makes no sense.
I had this.
I guess everybody's using that bomb. How the fuck is he? How is that possible? Because he's like, it takes place after Civil War.
Yeah,
so it's like, or during Civil War, after
like the moment if it actually is Hawkeye and that guy was just a fake.
We're just all wrong. He's just. It could potentially be. We remember Budapest very differently, so this may very well be Hawkeye.
Dude, I think it would be cool if it were actually Hawkeye under the mask. It would be funny, and fans would be pissed.
I would literally walk out of the theater if it ends up being Hawkeye.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it'd be an Iron Man 3 bait and switch, but it wouldn't be one that I'd be as disappointed in because
we had a bait and switch, and bait and switches aren't good. Marvel can't
in the MCU. It would make sense for this character to be Hawkeye because Hawkeye would have to be wearing some heavy-duty armor in order to protect himself from Black Widow in order to recruit her. In theory,
I'm still just I don't know. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so you mean to tell me that a man who went on retirement came out of retirement and then got arrested,
trying to kill his
and then
best
got
friend.
out, and then right after he goes from being home arrested, somehow goes to Russia, becomes Taskmaster, and then it's like, guess what? I'm a bad guy. But then he's like, never mind. I'm just gonna go back and play archery with my daughter.
Think about it this way.
He's like,
do you know what he says? If he's actually Taskmaster, he takes off the helmet, looks at the camera, and quotes Quicksilver and says, "You didn't see that coming, did you?"
Oh my god! That's where the MCU would have died for.
You just hear Nomad as the end credits song. Just right to
I'm
Marvel.
I'm personally bummed that like I love Taskmaster, and the only thing that's bumming me out is that could possibly not even be Tony Masters, and yeah, that's.
I bet you it isn't. I bet you it isn't.
Exactly.
Like they're gonna do some stupid shit. Oh no, it's not this person. It's somebody from Iron Man's fucking backstory in Iron Man 2. Oh yeah, he was an AIM. That's who this guy is. Like I really am hoping and praying it is not connected to Iron Man, but somehow, in some way,
it's Justin Hammer.
They're going to do it. I'm like, dude, come on. Like, there's no way they're not going.
I mean,
there's no way they're not going to.
Hey, I'll take as much Sam Rockwell action as I could get. I love Sam Rockwell, but that would be really stupid.
Like, come on, man.
It's just Justin Hammer's twin brother, Justin Jammers.
Yeah.
Justin Jammers.
No, it's just Justin Scissors.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No, it has to be just out.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, moving on, guys. It's a great figure. We're all probably gonna get it. All right.
Butterfly toy.
That looks nothing like Florence Pugh, but I'll still.
Hey, I think it looks better than what.
It looks a lot. It looks a lot better than what it did before.
Oh yeah. You're right.
It looks better.
It looks like they definitely listened to criticism when it came to her face sculpt for sure.
Yeah.
I watched Fighting with My Family on the plane here, and she's such a fantastic actress.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it's a great looking figure. Same can be said about Red Guardian. I love David Harbour, but that looks like a yard gnome. It doesn't look like David Harbour.
Yeah. I wish he came with a helmeted head too.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
That's going to be for the 2-pack.
The 2-pack.
I bet that's the 2-pack.
Yeah.
Give me a 2-pack with him and somebody else. I can't tell you who, but
Taskmaster with his helmet off. It's going to be that. Like, oh yeah, Taskmaster with his helmet off.
How many people have to have a damn shield in this movie?
Oh my gosh. Everyone, all of them, yes.
How many shields in this movie? Yes.
Ironically, fallen. Let's just give them all shields and make the organizations.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, any member of like SHIELD, like the Strategic Homeland, whatever, they don't have shields. But these guys, no. Yeah, shields, all shields. Yeah.
All shields.
They look great. I have interest in picking up this wave. But yeah.
A little Trumpy at the end.
Before we move on, in regards to Red Guardian, it's kind of like the Nomad figure situation. I kind of actually prefer how the figure looks. I kind of prefer how the figure looks instead of the screen look because I don't like how David Harbour looks on screen so much. I think the messy hair is kind of weird. Maybe this is supposed to be young Red Guardian, like in the past,
like a flashback.
So here's hoping. Like I wanted to note that the pre-order pictures showed the figure not having any kind of suit texture, so I'm really happy to see that they did keep that digital texture on the actual costume. Because I genuinely thought that they budget cutted that out. Regarding Florence Pugh, or Florence Pugh, I don't know how I really feel about this figure still. I think it looks better than the promo shots made it look. I still think that they could have just gotten away with making the Avengers Infinity War Black Widow figure and that green vest. I think that probably would have made more sense than this new body mold. Regarding the face sculpt, it kind of reminds me of Jessica Jones from the Defenders / yeah, it looks like the resemblance is clearly the actress, but the eyes kind of look out of proportion with
Hellcat or Jessica Jones.
Yeah, Jessica Jones. You know what? I see Hellcat.
Yeah, I was going to say Hellcat. Yeah.
I see
Hellcat. That's what I see. Yeah.
But what I mean is that like the Marvel Legends Jessica Jones, it looks like Kristen Ritter, but it looks like a Barbie version of Kristen Ritter.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
reminds me of. Although yes, this does remind me of what's her name? Hellcat.
Trish Walker.
I'm trying to remember the name of the actress.
Rachel Taylor.
Yeah, Rachel Taylor. This does look like Rachel Taylor to me.
She's Australian, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Florence Pugh is British, I believe.
Yeah.
She's English. Yeah.
She was great in Midsommar, by the way. I really
I've yet
liked
to
her.
see that movie. I have a lot to watch with Florence Pugh. I've yet to watch Little Women.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
She was good in Little Women, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta
So
watch their filmography.
yeah, I feel like these figures are rad. I gotta get them somehow, and I think you might be right on the fact that it does. It will resemble a younger version of Red Guardian because in the trailer he says it still fits. So he obviously wore it at some point, and he looks a little less thick in here. So
yeah, we might get a Bro Thor version of Red Guardian down the line. So I'm probably gonna pick up this version of Red Guardian because I actually kind of prefer this look. Although I do wish he came with the helmet. That's my only gripe.
By the way, is it just me, or did they shrink David Harbour a little bit? Because David Harbour's a giant, but standing next to Florence.
I think it might be how he's posed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of his legs are kind of bent in like a knee-like position. He's hunched over a little bit.
Right.
I think if you stand him up straight and tall, and his legs aren't as spread out, I think he might actually be. His photos indicating.
Moving on to I feel like the figures that the figure that shocked me the most. The Black Widow figures that they're releasing for the movie. All I have to say is I'm gonna pick them up because they're fantastic.
I won the wave. The comic figures I could do without, as far as the movie figures, I definitely want them.
Agreed. That White Widow costume, Black Widow figure.
Yo.
I mean, the one on the left is fine. Excuse me. The one on the left is fine. I think the paintwork being inaccurate and the weird gray doesn't totally work for me, but it still looks like a good enough figure where I probably would pick it up if I have the money to spare. But that White Widow costume is a must-have for me. Mm-hmm. I love the accessories.
The stand.
How much is it? Like $30?
Yeah, it's $30.
It's $30. Yeah.
It's about $30.
Chef's kiss.
But that's a figure like I remember back when they were making like the Solo Star Wars story figures that were like $30 and they had the bigger packaging, and there was no value in spending that much extra on figures. So I'm really happy that they included this figure stand gimmick as a way of justifying the price point. Yeah. Because the figure stand looks really nice. It looks like it functions really. It's a very unique design for a figure stand from what I can tell. I love all the accessories. I love the look of the figure. The body mold is fantastic. The color working is fantastic. The face sculpt is the end game face sculpt.
Is it? I think it's a completely new one. Because
it looks almost exactly the same.
A little bit different, like a little bit of a difference.
The slight smirk.
Yeah.
All right, maybe they slightly changed the facial expression, but the face sculpt overall, like the proportions, the eyes, and all that, it looks different from the Infinity War Black Widow.
I think
it looks like it's the same base as the Endgame Black Widow face. To me,
are we seeing actual guns?
Yeah, we're seeing actual guns.
Hell yeah.
Are those? I hope they're removable.
They better be.
No, well, it seems like they're going to be removable just because with the comic book Black Widow figures, since those come with effects as well for the guns. So I think so they're doing something new with that for sure. So I think that I wouldn't be surprised if the effects for the guns for the movie Black Widow wouldn't be removable. They would be removable, I mean. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
Mm-hmm.
Point is, I think it's a practically perfect figure. Guess time will tell once we pick it up. But
that White Widow
is a must-have for all of us.
That's probably the best part of this entire Black Widow line. I think that's just because of all the accessories, the figure stand. Even though Taskmaster has those hidden butterfly joints and really great paintwork and articulation on the surface, I think this is the standout figure.
Yeah.
In the wave.
The only I think this might be my favorite Black Widow hairstyle too.
Agreed. Really.
It's like perfectly, like, it's not too long where you can't articulate the head. It's not too short to the point where it's kind of weird and it doesn't look like, it just looks like a wig. This looks great.
I have but a single nitpick with this White Widow figure. Well, alright, two. One, which is, I couldn't really care that much, but from what I can tell, this figure doesn't have any kind of suit texturing. Now, granted, I don't know if the actual costume has any suit texturing or if it is in fact smooth, but that's just something to note.
And are you
the other
double jointed elbows?
Yeah, I just didn't want to enrage again.
It's disappointing. It's angering. But they really need to...
Warren out here looking like Hulk in Avengers Endgame, face palming as he sees his past self just absolutely enraged, just terrorizing.
It's really bad, though. It's really bad. And, like, you can offset the cost of... Not offset the cost, but offset the price of, well, we didn't add the double-jointed elbows, but we added fire effects, weapons, and hooks, and explosion effects and stuff like that to help cushion it, but... They really need to step up their game as far as even the movie figures. Like, even if you just did it for the figure, I could understand. But, like, they really need to step up the female figs. Like,
I think it's all the more disappointing because of the fact the Quantum Suit Black Widow was the first MCU Black Widow, like, first Black Widow figure, first MCU female character to have double jointed elbows. And the fact that both of the Black Widow figures in the Black Widow movie wave, and in fact all the female characters, well, all two of them, because it's Yelena and Black Widow twice over. It was mostly all, but I was like, wait, I don't know. I feel like we kind of took a step back. I felt like Avengers Endgame should have marked the beginning of double joint elbows for all female characters, at least in the MCU, going, especially at least Black Widow. So the fact that Black Widow doesn't have double joint elbows again, like we've kind of heard, and I wish that we hadn't, at least for the White Widow suit. Like, I wish the White Widow suit had the double joint elbows.
I'm sure
the main line, maybe I could see, because the mainline Black Widow is a past Black Widow. It's based on a younger Black Widow costume, a younger character, so maybe I could excuse it for those reasons. But the White Widow suit, you're paying top dollar all these accessories for this exclusive outside the Build-A-Figure wave character. I really feel like they should have double jointed those elbows.
Right.
Also, could we just maybe get some waves in the Build-A-Figure waves that would just have Build-A-Figure stands? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like that'd be nice rather than having a bunch of like arms and torsos just lying around, limbs.
Good point.
Just get a bunch of stands. Like, no, that's
like,
you know how much plastic costs.
I would genuinely buy an entire figure wave if it meant building an action figure stand. I don't know. That's a concept Hasbro should consider.
I think they did that with the Avengers wave. Well, the first Avengers. It wasn't even a Marvel.
Right,
yeah, I mean, like, they brought me back when they would just do the stands, you know.
Those were like foot stands.
So
I mean,
hexagon
like,
stand things that would connect. Yeah.
Oh, you're saying like a full on
like the figure stand you see in that $30 Black Widow, the White Widow suit. I would want to build a figure wave that has that kind of stand in pieces, and you just assemble the figure stand.
That's kind of, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of lame. Just me.
I don't know. I'm kind of sick and tired of collecting Build-A-Figures I don't
packs. That's what they should do off the jump. Is just do packs of accessory shit. Like,
right.
Hey, you want to get guns or you want to get explosions? Get beer bottles, or whatever the thing is. It doesn't have to be beer. Let's say soda. Anything you can just make these packs. What did the DC Icon started it, but you know how that line went. But just do little packs that warrant the $20 or the $30 thing
like
where you have all that stuff in it.
A ton of success with just packaging all of their accessories in these packs.
It's so easy. Like, just like even if they were at like you might get 4 or 5 in a pack. I'm just lowballing. Like, just charge it for $15, 15, $20. And you could offset they're so small and we gotta pay for new packaging, and you could just sell a lot less of them, but for a higher price point because it's an extra thing. You don't need this, but it will be a plus to have it instead of just like, oh no, they just don't get it anymore. Or like we're doing with the Black Widow situation. You can use these guns across all the other figures in the line. It's just, the 30 and the stand and all the other heads, and I don't think it comes with any extra heads, does it? It just comes with the guns, hands, hooks, and the stand, right? And explosion effects, right? Okay, so like even that alone, like I think they're testing the waters with this, saying like, hey, is anybody going to buy it? Like the same thing with the Riders. We got Cosmic Ghost Rider, Cosmic Punisher now,
and Squirrel.
Squirrel Girl. You have all these new things now.
Also, while we're at it, we talked about the Gwen Stacy figure / Mary Jane figure at the very beginning. I'm not asking you to scroll back to that, but could we just get some more civilian figures? Just like random civilian characters? Just like
that'd be cool.
I would buy just. You could literally use the Power Rangers head sculpts or the Star Wars Black Series head sculpts. Just give us a couple civilian figures that we could just just name one Bob.
Because I'm sick of seeing like those ACVA photos with let's say a Black Widow suit and it's just a civilian head when it's clearly not a civilian. And they wouldn't wear that on a regular day. It's like 30 degrees.
Unless if they're like weird, like Hooters or stripper type work.
Wow. All right, that escalated quickly. Moving on.
Maybe.
A point I wanted to make before we left this is that this is pretty revolutionary. Like I remember Mark Ruffalo like tweeting Marvel about how we needed more movie Black Widow figures, and this is amazing. Like I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I feel like Marvel low-key wanted to release these comic books that we're about to talk about way sooner, but back when like Perlmutter was in charge, he felt there was no market for female action figures, and therefore they shouldn't be made. So now that hierarchy's kind of been broken up and out of place, Marvel's just indulging themselves. Like,
and
here's all the Black Widow stuff we want.
Yeah.
Especially with I was just gonna say, especially with the amount of female figures that they've been knocking out lately, and especially with the fan poll this year, all 3 of them were all female figures. Too.
Oh yeah.
With the white suit Elektra, Sif, and then white and black Cindy Moon, the more comic accurate one, Silk. So
I like that.
I do agree with Warren, even though I do agree with Warren on his rant with about I do think female figures do need double jointed elbows. Damn sure. But I do think it's still great that we are getting these figures in the first place. And the fact that and also the fact that they're putting so much love and passion and effort into it, especially with the two comic book Black Widows, the one with the gray suit and one with the white suit. They both look great. Especially with the gray one. Man, that one looks fantastic. That head sculpt, the accessories, and they didn't have to do all those accessories, especially for the guns. But the fact that they're trying all these new things, and I think this is like, and I know a lot of people have been saying it, I do think we're living right now in a golden era for Marvel Legends. Especially with the amount of stuff, especially with the reveals we gotten today, the big one that we're going to get to, that this is just amazing, and I'm happy that we're even getting these characters in the first place.
I'm happy
that Black Widow's getting her own wave. So
I'd like to think that the golden age of Marvel Legends began in 2017 with the introduction of digital dot matrix.
Oh yeah, that was
definitely a pioneer. Dot matrix digital texture work. because the face scans, the paintwork, the molded in detail, and all of the accessories and articulation really started to pick up in 2017. Mm-hmm. We got the Marvel Knights wave, which was the first risky wave that kind of went beyond just, the typical Marvel movies and Marvel comics. We had a bunch of back-to-back waves. We had a bunch of obscure Build-A-Figures. I mean, Mantis wasn't the wisest decision for Build-A-Figure, but the fact that they weren't doing like a big Build-A-Figure for the first time, I feel like 2017 was the beginning of this awesome golden age, and we've kind of just continued to grow from there. It's nice to think of how far Hasbro and Marvel Legends have come and how much further they can go. Like, we've always think that we've seen it all, then they always outdo themselves and do better.
I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud. Like, Proxima Midnight was a step in the right direction in terms of, like, double jointed elbows, and I'm definitely... I'm positive that they'll incorporate more into it, but yeah, with what we have,
and
I'm
Endgame Black
grateful.
Widow,
yeah,
Quantum Suit Black Widow,
Yeah, I'm excited.
We have a ways to go, but let's not take for granted how we have.
Finally,
and it's also nice that they didn't skimp on these comic Black Widow figures when they easily could have, because of all the Black Widow stuff that we've already had.
Right. These are completely
It could have just been Black Widow in the box, nothing else.
These are different body molds and different head sculpts. Yeah, they're not going for money here. They're going for quality. That's a good.
This is the year of Black Widow.
We're getting close. We're getting close, y'all. So
wait, did they come out with new Hydra soldiers?
No. Okay. You want to take it? Yeah, go for it.
Me?
Yeah. You were about to say something.
So this is if you're a Hasbro Pulse member, which is like a subscription service type thing, this is one of those premium access type figures, kind of like the Transformers Collectors Club, where they make a figure that is exclusive to a certain buyer into the brand. And this is basically the Hydra Soldier Troop Builder. So basically, you can this figure comes for $15 per figure. It's significantly cheaper because of the service, and you could just troop build the shit out of this figure.
Oh! And it comes in a little box.
The more you buy, the cheaper the price kind of gets, I think.
So it's the Hasbro Pulse thing where it's like $100, and you just get the figures like exclusive through the Pulse
thing. This isn't something that'll be available at retail, but quite frankly, it's another Bucky Capel. So
okay. Yeah, I think they're just trying to get rid of all the Bucky Caps so they can create a new one. Like, guys, we need to really develop a new body mold. So let's just
those Spider-Man molds that they made.
Yeah.
Like,
careful, Daniel, you're getting ahead of your picture.
I am getting ahead of myself because I'm excited, and we got to talk about this because I think we've been going on for about 2 hours.
Oh shit! It's 1:30.
Yep.
Oi.
Yeah, we gotta get this car moving. But
I'm still editing. I could talk some more.
Yeah, this is freaking awesome, and
we have 7 viewers right now. But
oh, hey, 7 viewers! If you have any questions for us,
what's up with this?
Just
I'll be monitoring the chat. Just let me know.
I'm really optimistic about the future of Marvel Legends from here, because I am a big fan of the X-Men movies. Not Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix is shit.
What do you mean? It's the sleeper hit of 2019.
You haven't seen it. You haven't suffered. You can't say it.
It is the sleeper hit of 2019, and you can't change my mind.
No, I will change your mind if it means the death of me. Dark Phoenix is trash.
No, it's not. Dark Phoenix is a masterpiece.
No, it is not.
It is the superior version of Civil and Captain Marvel.
Oh, man. Okay. So...
I know whose blood that is.
No, shut up. I love you, but shut up. We have the Fox X-Men movie figures now from both eras. We're looking at Professor Xavier.
I want them all.
I want them all too. I feel like all the money I should be spending on all the other rad figures. Like I could sacrifice the Punisher maybe for getting a figure from this lineup because it's just so spectacular.
I just wish we got Days of Future Past Armored Wolverine.
I agree.
We might get that.
I think we might get it. Yeah.
Logan.
Speaking of
Logan
Wolverine,
figure.
one of the Wolverines is up for pre-order right now on Amazon.
Yep.
Word?
The white
one. The white beater one, the one with the white beater, and
no fucking way.
Yeah, he's on Amazon right now.
Personally, I feel like
I already copped them. I already pre-ordered mine.
I feel like it looks less like Hugh Jackman. I feel like only the jacketed one looks more like Hugh Jackman.
Well, okay, that's getting ahead of ourselves. Let's talk about Professor X first. Before
Daniel wants to talk about Charles.
That two-pack was great.
Yeah, this is the Charles I really want to talk about.
Charles.
I'm a big James McAvoy fan.
A speech.
He's one of my he's one of my favorite actors, and I'm glad we're getting a figure of him. We can finally make a glass stop motion better than the film.
I don't think you're one talking about making stop motions.
We'll talk about that.
Where's Bruce Willis?
Shut up!
We don't talk about it.
Shut up, Charles.
He said we don't talk about it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's right here. Cool.
Like we've recreated, like they're reusing parts from the Nick Fury figure, but I think this is a new piece, right? This torso.
The torso, the jacket is new because you have the little. I'm forgetting what it's called.
Oh, the little
in the pocket.
Yeah.
Handkerchief.
Yeah.
But yeah, the vest, the tie,
the wheelchair. I wonder how he's gonna be packaged.
The wheelchair's going to be upside down.
The wheelchair collapses, and there's parts assembly required.
Well, it's going to be a big box considering that Magneto comes with them.
Oh, it's a two-pack?
Yeah, Magneto and Professor X, they're going to be a two-pack.
Wow, yeah.
What's nice about the two-pack is the fact that it includes both the Charles Xavier...
Yeah, and they come with both heads, yeah.
And the...
Yeah. The one thing that bothered me about that head, though, is how we get the unhelmeted Ian McKellen head, even though he never wore that particular armor.
Yeah.
The one thing I kind of like but dislike about the Magneto is his proportions are a little bit like robot chicken puppets. Like the torso and the arms.
Looks like a robot.
it looks ever so off. Just a little bit. And I think that's what it reminds me.
My biggest problem with the Magneto is the fact that you have the Ian McKellen head, which is perfect. It looks just like him. The Eric Lencher face, it kind of looks like a robot chicken head, but it does look like Michael Fassbender. I think the problem here is the fact that the Michael Fassbender head doesn't... I wish we had a Michael Fassbender head that had the calm, reserved expression, the more nuanced expression, because I don't
like Express Marvel Legends, period.
Right.
I don't care for it. Like
this clearly looks like Michael Fassbender. It clearly works, but I wish we had a Michael Fassbender head that didn't have the helmet. I kind of wish the helmet was just a separate piece, and we didn't have to actually see the helmet on either of these heads. They'd have a helmet accessory that goes on top of the heads.
Like what Toy Biz did for their X-Men classics, and also for their Toy Biz series.
Kind of like the ZD Toys Thanos. That that's what I would have done. That's what I would have done here.
Mm-hmm.
Or given them
I
both.
Don't mind that the Ian McKellen head's on the Days of Future Past body. I personally, that's my favorite Magneto design from the younger versions. In my personal opinion, I really like the design, so I don't mind it too much. And the one thing, this is just a minor thing. I wish the wheelchair had the X's on the side of the wheels.
Oh, it doesn't?
No. This is a reused wheelchair piece.
This This isn't his the X-Men wheelchair. This looks more like the wheelchair he had in Logan, or just a regular wheelchair.
Yeah, it's just a normal wheelchair, which is fine, but
I feel like we've seen this wheelchair.
We haven't.
We haven't.
We haven't. This is new.
Yeah,
The wheelchair.
I know.
Does anyone like? I think Charles has it, but does anyone here have the Xavier, like the one with a gimmick with the wheelchair, the one I used in Captain America episode 3, part 1?
No, yeah, I have it. It's not the same wheelchair because the old Legends wheelchairs, they had the X's on them. Like I said, this is just standard new wheelchair.
I guess they just wanted to have a wheelchair that collectors who might not be able to walk use wheelchairs. Maybe they just wanted a wheelchair that you could just use with any Marvel Legends figure or character, so it wouldn't feel like, you're stuck with an X-Men, like a Charles Xavier wheelchair. It's a wheelchair that you can use with any character, maybe?
Yeah, like now you can make like an Oracle figure.
Hey.
Well, that's DC,
but cross-pollinate.
Too bad their whole entire taller.
Right, too bad McFarlane screwed up the size of DC.
Damn it!
Making it.
Well, I mean, you could always get the Arkham Knight Oracle.
Oh yeah, I have that one. I love it.
Yeah, I like it too.
I think the Charles Xavier figure is perfect. I think the Magneto needed some work, though.
Well, I mean, there's always time for him to fix him up and whatever.
This is a big reveal, and I think they did this reveal mainly for the reactions. Like I don't know about you guys, but do you think they're gonna do a Logan set of figures? Like give us a X-23?
I think it's...
No, if these sell well, I can totally see them doing more. Like I want to see everyone, man. I want to see Logan. I want to see. I want to see Deathstrike. Sabretooth.
That's a oh my god. X2 is so good. But
you guys want to know what this is?
Go for it. Okay, go for it.
So, Hasbro's using the same approach here that they used for the Transformers toy, the Studio series.
Mm-hmm.
So after Transformers: The Last Night absolutely bombed in terms of critical reception, and it didn't make as much money as they were hoping for, they kind of quietly canceled the Transformers Cinematic Universe and were hoping to soft reboot it with Bumblebee. And Bumblebee was a success, even though financially it didn't do as well as they hoped.
Even though it was
but in order to get fans reinvested in the cinematic Transformers brand, they decided to do a victory lap through all of the years of Transformers characters by making updated versions of those figures, of those characters. And the Transformers Studio Series toy line has done super successfully, like far more successfully than anyone could have possibly predicted. So because of that unprecedented success, the Studio Series toy line, now that Disney acquired the rights to these Fox characters and could do whatever the fuck they please, they talked to Hasbro, and Hasbro probably suggested, look, we could do a monetary victory lap with these Fox characters. Now that the Fox Cinematic Universe has come to a close, we could help these people celebrate the end of an era by making all of these wonderful figures, see how well they sell, and maybe we'll make a profit off these Fox movies after all.
Right.
By making these Fox figures. So this is basically the Transformers Studio Series approach being repurposed into the Fox movie character line. And it seems like they clearly care about these figures selling, because Charles looks great. Almost no flaws, apart from maybe the wheelchair not having the traditional exit. Magneto looks a little funky, but both of the head sculpts look alright, and it's the definitive version of Magneto.
Yeah.
And we haven't even touched on Mystique, but this is one of the better,
I gotta say, I love all the figures that they revealed. Like, there isn't a single, like, sure, we can nitpick, but aside from not having double jointed elbows on this Mystique, it's perfect.
I think the forearms are a little thick and, how do I say this, like, clunky? Mm-hmm. Like, they don't look like natural human or mutant forearms. They look like they're pieces for some reason.
Mutantist.
Can Can I just say I'm just surprised she did not come with a Jennifer Lawrence Mystique.
Oh no!
I don't think that's Jennifer. I think that's
I don't want that.
Rebecca.
No.
Yeah, that's
Rebecca
No, I know it's something nobody would probably want, but it's like if somebody wanted to like have a younger version of the characters and then also have the older version of the characters, you think they would do you think they would do that, especially since they did it with Professor X and Magneto.
Those are pretty expensive to get, like the rights to their faces. That was probably a pretty penny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe in the future we could see her packaged with a Jennifer Lawrence Mystique head. It's an easy swap. I don't know if their design got changed all that much for the in terms of
if you look closely at this Mystique figure face, it's a hybrid between Rebecca Romijn and Jennifer
I can see it.
I don't not really. I feel like I just see it.
I can't see it. Yeah, I honestly can't see it.
I mostly see Rebecca.
Yeah, I don't see Jennifer Lawrence.
I wish I could, but I
see a little bit of Jennifer Lawrence. But alright, credit to the actors and the casting, because Jennifer Lawrence kind of does look similar to Rebecca Romijn. So.
Point is, it's a fantastic figure, and I can't wait to get it. I didn't talk about the Magneto, but it's great. It looks kind of wonky, and that cape feels like
it looks like Willy Wonka.
The Eric Lentner head for the younger version, it's fine, but I am stoked for how fantastic Ian McKellen's head sculpt looks. Like, that is flawless.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just hoping, because I know it's hand painted here. I hope it doesn't come off too glossy in the production. Like,
I'm just saying. I can't wait to put these in with my MCU figures. They're going together.
Yeah,
guys. Here we. Oh my God, we totally missed this. But look at they look perfect. Like once they release the Picard figures for the show, it's not gonna look this good.
Nah.
Doesn't McFarlane have the rights to the Picard figures?
I don't know. The point is, we can use this figure if it turns out to be bad.
I think McFarlane did Star Trek figures.
The eyes are a little weird, though. Is it just me?
It looks perfect to me. I can't see anything.
Point is, oh God, I can't wait for these figures.
These are also prototype versions, so they might actually, once they have the dot matrix paintwork and the digital sculpt officially finalized, these look like hand-painted prototypes to me.
Oh, so yeah, they most definitely are.
Because the eyebrows look pretty thick on Ian McKellen.
No, that's how thick his eyebrows are.
Be a problem.
Yeah. That's how thick his eyebrows are in real life.
But I mean, they look so much darker. Significantly darker.
I mean, hey.
And I feel like that might not be a problem in the actual figure.
If this is the quality of the figures we're going to be getting for Marvel Legends, charge me twice as much.
Hey, don't say that too loud.
No, please don't. No.
Speaking of getting charged too loud, this episode is sponsored by Rage Legends.
Speaking of getting charged too much, this episode is sponsored by Beats.
Also, it doesn't. I don't think it might not show it, but I want to talk about how big of a deal to me at least that we're getting a Deadpool from the Deadpool movie.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Okay. Because I want to talk about those Deadpool figures. Because holy cow!
Yep.
Holy shit.
That was dope.
That's
okay. So verdict on the X-Men, X-Men 1 and X-Men Days of Future Past figures.
Want it.
Love it. Gonna buy it.
Yep.
Definitely big one.
Wait, is that Rogue the canceled one?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yo. Let's go.
It's rad,
Is it canceled?
Yeah, I want it.
It looks great. We need an X-Men stop motion from WarTV14. That would be rad.
Okay, good. I thought you about to say I'm gonna make an X-Men stop motion.
Hey, Daniel, time to make X-Men Dark Phoenix for real this time.
Hey, you know what? Given these figures, I will remake.
Let's make Under the Dark.
Can we please get a Cyclops? Can we get Cyclops?
Oh my God, James Marsden Cyclops.
I kind of want Ty Sheridan too.
Really?
Kind of want a 2-pack.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. I don't mind.
Let's get Evan Peters Quicksilver first.
Evan Peters Quicksilver.
That's wave 2.
Yeah.
Evan Peters Quicksilver. Nightcrawler.
But it has to be
I want them all wearing their costumes. I want them all wearing their costumes from the end of Apocalypse.
Agreed.
I want a 2-pack with
2-pack,
both Quicksilvers from Age of Ultron and Days of Future Past.
I agree.
That's what I want.
Hey, now they can.
If they did that, then
they already did Deadpool.
We wouldn't see that coming.
Right.
I was telling my friends earlier today. I was saying like, if they did this and all of a sudden just brought back Netflix stuff, then I would okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're Adam Sandler in Uncut Gems. Holy shit! I'm like,
holy shit! I'm gonna.
If they bring back the Netflix figures with updated versions.
Yep. Oh god.
Yeah.
And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. figures too, and Cloak and Dagger.
No, okay. Can we get Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. figures just for the fact that the show's about to end? So I'm like, can we get something?
We need that. We need that.
They're timing it. Yeah.
The fact that we're getting Fox X-Men movie characters
after it's already said and done.
Yeah, just give them time, man. Give them time, patience.
No. Freaking time is just an excuse for people to be lazy for 4 years.
They've had plenty of time.
I think you should be an artist, Charles, because you are shading hard.
I'm a figure artist. Thank you very much. Follow me at ForgottenTactic.com. We are sponsored by Shade Rattle Legends.
Okay.
Please stop.
Did you just say Shade Rattle?
Yeah,
I believe he did.
This is the alternate version of Raid Shadow Legends because I figured they don't want me sponsoring anymore.
So this next figure is after Rogue, which we talked about and said was awesome. This is Old Man Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Logania.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell my old Logan figure for this guy.
Mezco is over here sweating because they kind of, I don't know, they went ahead of themselves and didn't quite.
They kind of screwed the pooch on their Old Man Logan, and I don't think it was worth the price point they were asking for. Whereas this is more than justified.
I saw a couple of photos of this Wolverine. Is that the Hugh? No, it's not the Hugh Jackman head sculpt.
But this head sculpt looks real nice.
Yeah.
That head sculpt, the fact that he comes with a baby Hulk and then the old man Hawkeye. Oh man.
Yeah.
Look at those eyes, though.
Why does it look like Daniel but green?
That's racist.
Yeah, that's racist. That was bad.
If the I know
He's green,
it's probably
not yellow.
No filter.
Charles, he's not a fucking traffic light.
Although I know where you're going. Stop right now.
Don't.
Red Hulk.
No.
Don't.
I know where you're going. It's a slow joke. Yeah, you understood that reference, didn't you? Let's move on. This is a great figure, but I'm not getting it. Okay.
Well, Old Man Hawk. I like the bow.
I don't really collect. I don't really collect comic figures.
Neither do I.
But these look rad.
Nice.
Yeah. This is neat.
Who the fuck is the one left?
That's Nimrod.
Nimrod.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Alright, Nimrod versus Strong Guy. Out of idea.
I'm not gonna lie, I can see that Nimrod mode being used for a comic Hulkbuster down the line.
Oh yeah.
The first time I
saw Nimrod sounds like an insult.
Yeah.
Right? No, it is. It is.
It's like somebody. No, that's something that sounds like an insult. Gordon Ramsay would say, "You fucking Nimrod."
You fucking Nimrod. I'm like, really? You didn't have to come in my whole chest like.
The first time I saw it, I felt like it kind of looks like Baymax, like from at first glance. Like to me, anyways.
Oh, I get it. You thought it was Baymax because he is like a big puffy marshmallow looking dude.
Yeah. You should have. Wow, it took you only 12 years.
Yeah, make Under the Dark. Yeah, definitely.
All right. We have a new
That
we have a new
Thanos
Thanos figure.
Yeah.
I love the Infinity Gauntlet. It looks so good.
Hey, it's Josh. It's Josh.
I love little baby Gamora over here. I love the addition of that.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that the first time around.
Yeah, I love it's a
Yeah.
good looking Thanos figure, and I can't wait to get it.
That bear better be detachable.
I just noticed. I think he has another gun on the side that's removed.
Over here?
No way.
Right here?
On the no. Like on the left side of his leg, on his right leg,
Oh,
right
okay.
where he's holding his gun like a pistol. It looks like it's removable because he had a pistol
Right.
in the film, so it looks like to be removable.
Yep. I can see it.
Well, yeah, it's a good looking figure.
I kind of hope that teddy bear is removable.
So if he comes with two guns, just know Moose the Creator called it right here.
Do you guys remember?
now you can take that cable and put it with your endgame figures and make a whole time travel stop motion. If your name isn't Project422 Films.
I'm wondering.
Why aren't we in the roast of Daniel chat? What is my life?
You guys remember that? Deadpool 2 where Ryan Reynolds is playing with the action figures of Deadpool and Cable? I wonder if Hasbro's like, let's take notes for the future.
I think they did because most of those were custom. The cable was the actual comic cable from 2016?
Right.
They had the bigger thighs and what's the name? Yeah. So I knew that was like, shit, maybe we should do it. Like, I think it was just more of a Disney thing. Like, hey, don't do anything Fox related, figure wise,
until we have the rights, so we can get the money from.
Because how convenient after they've been bought out, we're getting all of the back catalog of the old X-Men films and figures.
I just want to know if they straight up deadass use the face scans from Thanos for Cable.
I doubt
it. Just added hair on top.
No way. There's a big difference. Frankly, that's a pretty good. Wow.
I want to put the Thanos head on the body.
Yes.
Just for shits and giggles.
I'm gonna buy you this figure just so you can do that. I love the Josh Brolin head sculpt.
I will say this though, I do have I do
have a grape. What? Space grape?
I saw this arm is actually painted silver and it's not left gray. I guess that's a prototype thing. Yeah. I mean, this was just revealed, so hopefully they will actually paint it.
Hopefully it is painted silver, but I'm not going to be holding my breath anytime.
If it's not painted silver, nothing a silver Sharpie can't fix.
Yeah.
Like, I would deadass repaint the arm silver on this figure, just because I wouldn't be able to. I would be annoyed. But the figure looks absolutely fantastic.
It looks stunning.
And I loved Cable in Deadpool 2. I love Deadpool 2. I thought it was a great film.
Wow. Hot take.
Deadpool 1 was better, though.
Yeah, Deadpool 1 was way better.
Yeah, I agree. But I really like Deadpool.
I feel like, I don't know. I'm not going to make
Deadpool
2 review. But I feel like Deadpool 2 just is Deadpool 1 on steroids and uses a bunch of his fourth wall breaking tropes to excuse a lot of its, it's like, that's just lazy writing. So what if it's lazy writing? Writers don't use that as an excuse to actually lazily. Point is, I'm excited for this figure.
Speaking of Deadpool, the heads up, the picture's really blurry.
Oh really? Well,
yeah.
Either way, cue the Adam Sandler meme because.
It looks better there in the dark light.
The
red just pops.
If we don't get a Ryan Reynolds head with this, or a unicorn, or a I don't know.
Can we get his Crocs? I want his Crocs, mate.
I just had a thought. I just kind of had a thought, or at least something that I will want.
Shoot.
So like, if we get like a Deadpool like X-Men wave, for example, like we get like some Negative Son of Teenage Warhead, Deadpool, Domino, Cable. I would like to see the other two figures to be like maybe a Colossus and A blind owl would be fun. That'll be a fun one.
I
Vanessa.
don't know about you, but I want the X-Force. I want Terry Crews in Marvel Legends form.
That'd be fun.
I think.
But
what's his name?
I'd take the Terry Crews head sculpt and I'd put it on the Luke Cage body and have the definitive Luke Cage.
Wait, what if this is the Wave, but Colossus is the Bath?
I was gonna say Juggernaut.
Oh.
I mean, Juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
He's already been. I feel like he's already been a Bath. Like, well, they did it with Hulk.
that's
They did it
true.
with Hulk.
Well, so was Abomination, yet here we are.
True.
Yeah, and also, remember, they did a Bath in Avengers Age of Ultron for comic Thanos, and then in Avengers Infinity War, the next Avengers movie, they did a movie Bath. So I wouldn't put it past them to do another Juggernaut. Hell, they might do a second
A two-pack would be
Wave.
rad.
Yeah, probably. I kind of want Peter, too. I really want Peter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know
No.
the chances I'll make it.
Okay, unless I get Dopender, I'm not buying any of these figures. I want Brown Panther.
That's a lie. I feel like you're gonna.
You're going to buy these figures, and
Yeah.
you know it.
I want a Weasel. That's what I want. They're probably.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that just because of like the amount of controversy the actors got into.
Right.
What
TJ Miller.
I was on my phone. What happened?
He not only first of all, TJ Miller starred in the Emoji Movie. That was enough damage to his career.
So did Patrick Stewart, yet he's okay.
Yeah, because Patrick Stewart extent he can.
He's done more good than bad.
He can do no wrong. He is a knighted actor.
The
TJ
new
Miller's
quesalupa from Taco Bell.
Patrick Stewart can literally play shit, and people will still love his performance. Whereas TJ Miller, he gotta work. Like everyone else gotta work. But Patrick Stewart could just walk on set and people will applaud him.
23rd.
True.
Also,
Yeah,
Deadpool
I'll go with
has butterfly
Dopinder.
joints.
Yeah, Deadpool has hidden butterfly joints. Boop.
He might be one of the first figures I buy with butterfly joints that are egregious.
I want Dopender.
Yeah, Dopinder. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. We have
Like Taskmaster has those good hidden butterfly joints, but
we have
Deadpool has the good butterfly.
Oh my gosh,
Deadpool
I just realized I can have a movie Deadpool fighting a movie Taskmaster on my shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Have
I
butterfly
love this figure and how it looks. Like it's so rad. I don't.
It's Justin Bieber.
I don't think it's a completely.
Thank God they picked this design.
Is it a completely new?
It's a new mold.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it might borrow some stuff like from maybe like the
feet.
Yeah, it's like to the knee,
the teenage girl body mold, like Spider.
Yeah, but yeah, like I think some stuff is new. Like obviously the head sculpt. I think the feet are new.
The head sculpt is brand new. The arms and hands look brand new.
Yeah, but I'm glad they went. I'm happy they went with this look than her first look in the first one.
Her first look did not really fit. I felt it felt a little weird.
I mean, you could put on a
it felt like it was her character, you know. But I do like how they went with the whole X-Men.
Here's why I feel like the first. I think the first movie look, I feel like knowing Hasbro, they probably would have gotten it wrong, and they would probably made her look a little, or they maybe would have like messed up like the hair, the like coloring of everything, the proportions. The jacket would also be kind of a mess because you wouldn't be able to pose much around it. So this was ultimately a better design from every aspect.
Yeah, I forgot about that damn jacket.
I mean, if people prefer that look, they could always pop this head on. I mean, it's obviously the wrong head, but they could pop it on the Jessica Jones body.
True, but it wouldn't be like the long coat style, like the Sinead.
I wonder if we're gonna get Angel Dust and Ajax.
Mm-hmm.
That might be a good. Gamer said he'd want to see a Baby Legs Deadpool, and that would be really funny.
Oh God, a 2-pack.
No, that's not safe for work. He's that's a Basic Instinct.
That's like Mezco or Storm Collective.
Mm-hmm. a third-party
Yeah.
piece where he can just detach. What if they made like a 2-pack Wade Wilson where it's like you can just straight up remove the legs on the. What if they made Deadpool build a figure where he could remove the legs and just put the baby legs on the mainline Deadpool?
Yeah, what?
That would be such a Deadpool move.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, on this, I feel like the jacketed one looks more like Hugh Jackman than this one.
I think it looks like X-Men 2 Hugh Jackman. Like, it doesn't look like modern day Hugh Jackman, but it looks like X-Men 2 or X-Men 1.
I think it looks like Hugh Jackman. I think it looks fine, but
I feel like it looks more like Wolverine than Hugh Jackman, if that makes sense.
I mean, it is Wolverine. Who the hell else would it look like?
Why do we want it to look like that?
I mean, like the general comic book character doesn't look like Hugh Jackman. It looks more like just Wolverine than Hugh Jackman.
Let's just meet in the middle and say it looks like Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, I do like how he has two different heads that kind of like can, kind of like you have two different looks going on.
Looks like Hugh Jackman.
He's angry.
Yeah.
I love
Then and this is the one that's on Amazon, by the way.
That's yeah, go grab it. Go grab it.
Good look.
Yeah, go ahead.
A superficial thing that's bothering me too is how this is. I'm assuming this is implied to be the X-Men Origins Wolverine, where his hair did not look like this in X-Men Origins. His hair looked like the jacketed one.
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, what movie is this from?
I think it is X-Men Origins. Look at the belt buckle. He had that buckle in X-Men Origins.
It could be one of those hybrid situations where they were just trying to combine the best elements from the best interpretations of the character to give a definitive looking Wolverine from across the franchise. Kind of like how the Daredevil figure from the Marvel Knights Wave was kind of like a hybrid of the Season 1 costume with elements of the Season 2 costume, even though they kind of ultimately
made it look more like the Season 1 costume.
I think it's Origins because it comes with bone claws too.
My guess would be that this is more Origins based. It also comes with the bone claws, so that might be.
But he also had bone claws in the Wolverine, but I don't think that's the case here.
He had bone claws in Days of Future Past, the Wolverine, and Origins.
Bone claws look like they suck.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. The best part about it isn't even the head sculpt. I think the fact that they included bone claws with the as interchangeable claws with the adamantium claws. I think that's a really smart idea.
Everything looks perfect to me at least. Can't wait
Let's go to this one. I think. Oh, by the way, those pieces are like these pants. His legs are reused, right?
No,
I think it's
discolored.
They look like Punisher pants, but
look at Luke Cage's pants.
No, I'm looking. I remember I looked at my Punisher, and then I looked at that, and then those are new jeans.
Are you sure they're not Old Man Logan pants?
Nope, they're not Old Man Logan pants because they don't have that texture.
Yeah.
They're not Luke Cage's pants?
No, they're not Luke Cage either.
That's rad. This is a whole new figure then.
Yep.
See, I like how this one looks more like Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
He looks like this one looks like Liev Schreiber to me.
Why did you say that? Now I can't unsee it.
Look, I think it's the scruff here.
I think it's the smirk.
Yeah, the smirk.
I think it's the squinting eyes.
Yeah, I can see it with the smile. Yeah.
But this one looks like Wolverine. Okay.
Okay, but the Scream one does look like Hugh Jackman though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when he's coming at the helicopter.
There is a lack of chest hair though, because I'm pretty sure he had a lot of chest hair in the movie.
Yeah, Harry, fuck.
Yeah, I'm like, this could easily substitute as your quote unquote movie version of Days of Future Past if you're into that sort of thing.
Oh, I wish we had the actual Days of Future Past suit.
Is that it? Did we finish the?
We didn't talk about Domino. The picture isn't there.
Oh no, where's Domino?
Domino
There we go. I don't know how that happened.
I didn't say it earlier. Do you guys collect Mayfex?
I collect Mayfex.
I don't have a Mayfex figure, but I'm planning on.
I want to collect Mayfex, but I'm too broke.
Which Mayfex do you have?
Mostly the Dark Knight because under the dark.
Gotcha.
I have the Batman versus Superman Batman, the gray suited Batman.
Okay.
Mayfex, the first Mayfex Joker, and then 2.0. I have the Cop Joker, and I have the Batman figure. I think those are all of them. No, Bruce Wayne. Yeah, sorry, I have Bruce Wayne too.
All right, cool. Well, I'm getting some Mayfexes this year.
Which one?
That I ordered a few. I pre-ordered the Into the Spider-Verse Miles and Peter B. Parker.
Oh, that's what I pre-ordered too.
Yeah, I pre-ordered those two. I pre-ordered the Captain America from Avengers: Infinity War.
Can we get Nomad, please?
Oh my god!
Oh my lord, we need Nomad.
I'm gonna bust.
I need that Nomad so bad.
Charlie, so much for PG-13.
I'm demonetized again.
And then I also got Thor from Infinity War as well.
I didn't.
Warren, don't start choking, mate.
Wait. What did Charlie say?
He's like,
oh no,
Charlie, repeat yourself.
We're already demonetized. All the sponsors.
I'm gonna burst into tears. There we go.
Excuse me.
Yeah, when we were talking about that Nomad, he said, "I'm gonna like." Oh god.
He said it so calmly, though. That's the.
Yeah.
I'm gonna what?
It's okay. You don't need to know.
No, I need to know. But every time,
no one tell him. No one tell him.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna. Oh god.
Tell him in privately. Message
no
him.
Way, I'm gonna just go back on the stream and find out.
Fine, go back on the stream.
Yeah,
that's it. I'm going.
There's also the Mayfex Batman Hush, and I'm getting the Batman Hush, Batman, Superman, and Catwoman.
What do you think?
I want that.
What do you think of the Dark Knight Returns Joker?
Oh, he looks great. I'm actually very happy how he turned out.
I hope he comes with a mug. I hope he comes with a mug.
Broken, like a regular mug or a broken one.
Either.
It'd be cool if it
doesn't really matter. I think the.
It'd be cool if it comes with both.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's take a look at the rest of these figures. I love the packaging of this, by the way. Like, Hasbro's been really great with their packaging and has been a little bit more like giving, so you can recycle the boxes separately from the plastic because they used to be connected. Now they're removable. It's a smart, environmentally friendly method of, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. We got photos of Red Hulk over here. Iron Man. Oh yeah, here we go. Domino. I love Domino. I love him in the film. And I am not a fan of that head sculpt.
The bush is a little circular, a little ovally.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish it showed up a little bit more like Menaligo instead of just like face paint.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because it looks like face paint. Like right now, it looks like face paint.
Is that a single joint? Yeah, that's a single jointed elbow.
Don't even get me started. I'm
not gonna get you started. What Charlie said. No, actually, no, not what Charlie said. You just forget it.
What? That I'm gonna.
Sit up in the box.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna talk about this figure now.
I want to get it still.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think this is a case of the Florence Pugh figure where the promo images might be different from how it actually looks in person. I'm just not a fan I'm just not a fan of how that head sculpt turned out because it doesn't look like Zazie Bates.
I think it's one of those situations once again where it's like, yeah, I think you already mentioned it. The whole Florence Pugh and Kristen Ritter thing, where it's like a Barbie version of the actress. It looks enough like her.
It's a likeness
I can
thing.
see the resemblance. The likeness is clearly good enough, but at the same time, I think it slightly misses the mark. I think, how do I say this? Back in 2017, this head sculpt would have been perfect, but I think over the course of time, we've seen head sculpts just continue to improve with the dot matrix, digital face sculpting, and painting technology, and this kind of seems like they could have done a little bit better with it. But, all I know is that they're going to use this figure in so many Joker stop motions.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, I actually did go back on the stream and listen to what was said just for verification.
Are you satisfied?
Don't keep it to yourself.
Yeah, I'm satisfied. Well, it's okay.
Wow. Okay, so is Charlie.
It's already in the
for
chat
your information.
anyway.
Yeah, don't worry.
Charlie was also satisfied.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yes, of course. We still have 7 viewers, and I don't know how we pulled that off.
Yeah.
I think Warren is too, right, Warren?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied?
I'm not going to say that.
Nah, he's not satisfied. He's sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
No, I am not.
I want to talk about this Deadpool figure real quick because I don't know about you, but it looks fantastic. It looks so good.
Wait, oh my gosh, I just realized I can have movie Deadpool messing with movie Wolverine now.
Yes, we get it.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is the best looking Deadpool figure from Hasbro Marvel Legends.
I agree, man. I agree. 100%.
And I really like the X-Force Deadpool, the gray suit one, with all the accessories. I thought that was a really good Deadpool. But I think this is like the most definitive Deadpool, just in terms of paint, sculpt, articulation, proportions.
Is it just me, or does James McAvoy's head look better on this body than does Sir Patrick Stewart's?
No, yeah, it does. I mean, did Patrick ever wear a blue suit? I thought he only wore black and gray.
X-Men,
I think he did wear it once.
X3, where before he died. Spoilers
Here's
for
the
X3.
That shit came out.
I think these bodies were made. For the younger versions of the characters.
And it was just an afterthought.
Probably. I think they were remiss to not include Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. Perhaps there was a little bit more of a legal battle in order to actually attain their likenesses.
Yeah, it's like...
So maybe it took a little longer, whereas James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender were probably more willing to hand their likenesses over for action figures.
Yeah.
Because they're not as expensive of actors to obtain those rights to.
Yeah.
I think it's like one of those situations where Michael Fassbender, he kind of just takes money wherever he can get it, and
Glass.
No, that's
James McAvoy.
That's James McAvoy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, Michael Fassbender did The Snowman and Assassin's Creed, so
that was fucking dog shit. That was really bad.
Assassin's Creed was good, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Freaking.
I'm talking about they were both.
Assassin's Creed made me fall asleep, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I know what movie you were watching, but Assassin's Creed was good, man.
Yeah, but
the movie I was watching was Pitch Black because I was asleep, dude.
I was asleep.
Charlie thinks Incredible Hulk is the best MCU movie.
I don't think it's the best. I think it's my favorite. I never it's the best.
Okay, that's different.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I retract that claim, but still. He doesn't like Thor Ragnarok.
It's trash.
Everyone doesn't. Apparently, except for me. I'm apparently the only defender of Thor Ragnarok.
It's okay.
It's the best defender.
I don't see the hate for the film. I mean, I can see the hate for the film. I just don't understand.
No, it deserves all the hate.
It was a polar opposite from the past two films, so it gets that.
I think
Which is a good thing.
Let's just agree that Thor: The Dark World was kind of a miss, and I think the franchise kind of needed a bit of a reset in a sense.
That's why he's the only fucking Marvel movie to get a. Like, yeah, we kind of fucked up on the first two. Let's get more. Set them up as.
Did you just say they screwed up on the first two? I'll accept that with Thor: The Dark World, but I won't accept that about Thor 1.
The Thor 1 made me go. I only watched it recently, like all the way through without falling asleep. I literally fell asleep every time I watched
that movie is art.
Finally, we agree on something, Charles.
No, sir. No.
Like anime. No. Anime. It's like anime. It was art.
No. I will not take that.
Hey, I love that movie because I'm a sucker for Dutch angles.
Oh, the Dutch angles were pretty good, but
and the colors...
I fell asleep. When I tell you, I fell like 2 or 3 times trying to watch the first Thor film. It was that bad. Like I could not finish.
Yo,
it.
I just realized something. What if Disney eventually acquired the rights to the Sony characters?
No, don't say that.
They can't.
I
think it's a
have you seen the
Sam Raimi based action figure line from Marvel Legends?
Oh my god! Okay. First and foremost, I don't think that's a thing because they recently had a roundtable for the Hollywood Reporter, and they weren't interested in like buying them out. They were just interested in sharing them, and especially with the new slate they have coming up with Morbius and Venom 2, and they got a new movie plan for 2021. I feel like they're not going to they're not going to buy them, and they're not going to want to be bought.
Yeah, but here's another thing, though. Technically speaking, they already have the merchandising rights to Spider-Man as a character. I guess they just don't have the rights to the likenesses from the Sam Raimi trilogy. But I feel like if they were to pursue them, they could make a ton of money.
We're gonna get another J.K. Simmons Jonah, so that'll be fun to see.
But it's gonna be an Alex Jones J.K. Simmons Jonah.
Well, I already have the Raimi one, and it's beautiful.
I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but I think we need, since they bought this Fox wave of figures out, we need a Fantastic Four, like not Fan Four stick. We need a Fantastic Four wave.
Yes, Fan Four stick. Obviously, the definitive Fantastic Four.
Yes, we need naked Ben Grimm so we can have the Mike action figure and Ben Grimm action figure.
The Daredevil.
Why are you? No, that's not okay. No, that's not.
Yes,
okay.
it's okay.
No,
yes, rock slide.
We're on a stream. We're on a stream. We can't.
No, you.
I just hate to wake up one morning and find that she was killed by a rock slide. But yeah, I want those figures. I want a Silver Surfer from that movie. I'd want a Ben Grimm, a Thing.
Dude, you literally just get any other Silver Surfer figure. They're all the same.
I don't know, dude. There's something special about the look and rise of
about Lawrence Fishburne, Fish Lips.
No, I could use my Perry White figure now.
Freaking Doctor.
Okay, I think we've covered all the bases in terms of the figures that were revealed. We focused mainly on Marvel Legends, and we didn't really touch on Multiverse / McFarlane. We didn't touch on the Mezco, which is a little bit of a curmudgeon, and we didn't touch on.
Can we at least show that Hydra soldier from Mezco?
We did earlier, I think.
No, we didn't. We mentioned it, and you said we'd get to it later.
Okay.
Because technically it ties into an MCU property.
Sorry about that.
That's a good thing to end it on.
Bro, why is my... Yeah, I'm gonna have to back out my computer.
Alright.
I'll get it on my phone, yeah. So just make sure first.
Hey, just remember, Warren.
What?
Never forget.
No,
sponsors.
Stop. No. There shall be no sponsors
okay.
here.
Let's look at these figures because we have a couple of questions.
Oh, look, it's John Hamm.
We got a couple of questions from the question sticker, and we got I'm gonna see through the live chat if there are any questions from the the actual.
We don't have any questions from the live chat.
All right. Well, for the people who are in the live chat, if you have any questions, fire away.
We just dropped from 7 to 2.
Oof.
Well, it is pretty late. It is pretty late on your side of the world.
It's almost 2:30.
Yeah.
Guys, it's not about the viewership. It's about the journey.
Hell yeah. See? He's got the spirit. Yeah,
This
so...
is usually up
And
this
you can
late.
go on the epic journey now with Braid Shadow Legend.
Oh my gosh.
we have...
Yo,
we have
bro, I love you, mate. I love you, mate.
We have Thanos. We have Thanos, the creepy-ass Thanos.
Scrotum chin looking stuff.
I don't know. Okay.
Bro, are you really not gonna connect? Seriously?
Oh wow, I didn't actually see this one. They're doing a Batman '89 Keaton. Oh.
That thing's gonna get expensive quick.
We have
Oh yeah, people were like trying to like pop it for a minute when they got released on their website.
Popeye.
Popeye's chicken.
Not sponsored.
But if you wanna know who we are sponsored by, we're actually sponsored by Squarespace.
No, we're not. We're sponsored by Charlie's inability to accept the fact that our content is constantly demonetized.
Because of him. I don't think
Black Mask.
I don't think these are the new reveals.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Yeah, I heard you.
Did you? Did you?
What was that one? I'm trying to.
So how was everyone?
Tired.
I'm doing pretty alright.
Charlie's exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, after that satisfaction, I'm pretty good.
Oh, it's not necessarily a new reveal, but I'm excited for that Miscom Mr. Freeze though. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks great. Plus, I'm just saying that because I'm biased and I love Mr. Freeze as a villain and as a character.
Oh,
like,
you know what,
like
Moose? Who is your favorite Batman villain?
Mr. Freeze and the Riddler. Those are my two favorites.
Nice.
We got some of the Arkham figures, which I thought looked pretty fantastic.
Oh yeah, the Arkham Joker and Arkham Batman. Arkham Batman looks pretty good. The Joker looks good. It's just the Joker head looks a little like.
It looks like Willem Dafoe.
The Wonder Woman looks like somebody cosplaying as Wonder Woman.
I think it looks great. Like, when I first saw it,
the face is too done up.
I thought it was an import.
I'll agree. I like the brightness on the armor, though. I like how DC started making stuff more bright looking.
On that Wonder Woman figure.
I just don't like that it's 7 inches. Oh, just like period, just like it's shit.
Yeah, like people are just not liking like the head sculpt or like whatever. I don't know. Mostly people are just not liking the head sculpt for the most part.
The face looks a little too done up for me. Like if it was toned back like maybe like 10%, it would be great. But it's not ugly by any means.
Yeah, Moose, I can see what you're saying about that. The Joker face, that looks ooh.
So, Gator had a question.
Doesn't it look like it's punched, clumped together,
Yeah, it's like they took the smudge tool in Photoshop and just dragged it.
Yeah, he's like his head looks like small, like short. Like I can't say short, but I think it's because of his mouth where
the proportions.
Placed.
Yeah.
It's the proportions of the mouth and the face, and it's just like that Azrael looks cool as hell.
Mm-hmm.
That Azrael looks really cool. His hands look a little big though; they look a little silly.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
I love this Joker.
Salad fingers.
This is probably a better Joker head sculpt.
I don't know. I haven't read the comic is based off of. So I don't know. I don't know about the design. I don't care. It
I love
looks
the
whatever.
style. I
It
really
looks
love the
cool.
style that they're
I
going
mean,
for.
I'm happy for the people that get to have that Joker that who like that version of Joker and want that Joker for whatever reason. But it's, I don't know.
Gamer in the live chat had a question for all of us. We have 3 viewers watching at this point.
Hey, 3 viewers.
So I'm pretty sure Gamer is the only person who is our loyal commenter, unless we have anyone pop in at the last second. But he asked us, what would everyone's dream Marvel Legends wave be? I said that my dream Marvel Legends wave would be like a Marvel television shows wave. Like all the Marvel TV shows would have figures in the wave, but specifically I'd want a full Daredevil wave with all the iterations of the red costume, the black costume, a Matt Murdock figure separately amongst all of that. Foggy, Karen, Fisk, Wesley, Bullseye, and all the other iconic characters from Daredevil, as well as all the other Netflix characters, and Cloak and Dagger, as well as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh my god.
He also said including the Bath, so I guess the Bath figure for me would be... I don't want Wilson Fisk to be the Bath, because I'm sick of Wilson Fisk being a goddamn Bath.
I mean...
He's a big boy!
I mean, if he's part of your dream Bath, I think you buy him. The whole thing.
If he's a part of my dream wave, I would probably buy the entire wave,
exactly.
so I guess I would actually complete that wave.
Now, question: would Fisk be in his blue and black suit, or would he be in his white suit?
Blue and black.
Blue and black.
I'd have versions of both.
Well, no, I mean
versions of both.
Gun to your head, only one. Which one?
Gun to my head.
Not literally. Just kidding, NSA.
Well, gun to my head. Don't tempt me like that.
Oh wow. Okay.
Truth be told, flip of a coin.
Moose is like, we're talking about figures, and then it got to murder.
Yes, murder.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't care. I guess I'd pick the black suit just because the white one kind of looked a little weird for me.
Ooh, really? Hot take.
At times. I mean, how do I say this? The white suit, it's more comic appropriate. It's more like comic iconic, but I think the black suit is more realistic and authentic to what ordinary businessmen would wear.
I think the black suit...
Maybe I'd pick the gray suit. A gray suit? Ooh.
I think that's a good middle of the road.
Yeah, middle ground.
He had that gray suit when he was in front of city council, so that would probably be the one I'd pick. Sure.
Yo, can we get Stick in that way too?
The only reason I say the black and blue suit is because, it works. Like, that's what the Netflix version of Fisk was notorious for. Like, we were upset during season 1 and 2 that, oh no, why is he wearing his white? But we got it, But
I'd also want to have those
beyond
just the Build-A-Figure wave. I'd also want to have the Daredevil figure that comes with the stand, like the Black Widow figure. I'd want to have a couple 2-packs with Stick, a child Matt, because we don't have any kid action figures, like actual little kid figures. And I feel like that would be a huge demographic to expand to. So I'd want a kid Matt Murdock. I'd want civilian Matt Murdock, Foggy, Karen, more civilian figures, please, Wesley. All those characters I would want action figures of, because the civilian action figure collection is slim to none, and I feel like we got MJ, Zendaya, which was a great civilian figure. We got Claire Temple, we got Jessica Jones, we got Elektra, we got all these awesome civilian characters in the Marvel TV shows, in the Marvel. Having the Daredevil characters as civilian characters too would be just chef's kiss, perfection.
So shall we
that Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's expand the question.
Shall we read off the questions on Instagram?
Oh, we got questions off Instagram?
Yeah.
Well, while you do that, what do you guys want for a Dream Marvel Legends wave? Because again, I kind of just took over the whole thing.
I mean, I agree with everything you said.
Marvel TV and Daredevil.
Yeah, I agree.
You guys don't have any dream waves beyond that?
I do. I do. But unless somebody wants to go first, they can go.
No, go for it, Moose. Take charge.
Do it. We kind of let you stay silent, and you entered kind of late, so we're giving you all the spotlight you need.
All right. Well, I guess my dream wave would be kind of similar to Stealthbotte's. So I guess I would love a season 3 black suit Daredevil.
There we go.
Yes,
I
please.
will. That specifically that one just because I loved like the little detail that he has the red undershirt, the mixture of the white and black of his mask, the little I forgot what it's called, but the little rope bandages on his arms that make
Like the boxing ropes.
I think they're called.
the boxing rope. Yeah, the boxing rope. Yeah, just
I think they're the Muay Thai ropes.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, I would say that would be one of them. I would love a Robbie Reyes Agents of Shield Ghost Rider.
There we go.
It would come with a Robbie Reyes head and a Ghost Rider head. Because I made a custom one a while ago. And it's all right. I think making the head was the hardest part. But and then I will also want a not necessarily a wave, but I want it to be like in a pack where it's the Runaways. I want the Runaways in a big huge pack together because I feel like that would make the most sense.
I feel like that would be good, like a San Diego Comic-Con, like 5-pack.
Yeah, I think so. But anyway, back to the wave. I just kind of had that side thought. It'll be like a TV wave. You would have Quake from Agents of Shield as well.
Yes.
Which season though?
I would say around season. I don't remember exactly when she gets her kind of costume.
She gets her main costume in season 3, but they improved on it a lot in season 4.
Season 4 to 5, right?
The purple one, that's season 6, right? The purple
season 6 is the purple one.
I like that one.
Okay, then I want to go more with the purple one. So like that one, or the black and gray one, either one. Just as long as it's a quick. So I see a quick Ghost Rider, Daredevil. I would want, and this is gonna be kind of I wouldn't say weird one, but I always wanted Danny. I wanted an Iron Fist. We never got a release Iron Fist, and I wanted, and if I could have it, it would be him in a green shirt, and it would show off his chest with the Iron Fist logo.
Have you seen Charlie's custom?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It'd be based off Charlie's custom. Yeah, it'd be based right off that, and he'd come with his hand, and so it just looked just like that. And then and for an added
haircut.
But no, you can have his season 2 hair, and I would say for an added bonus, have him come with the Iron Fist mask if you really wanted to.
That's a good one.
Throw that in there.
That's really
even though it's not accurate to the show, you could still have it. You know what I mean? Like it's still be cool to have.
I wouldn't mind the Vigilante Iron Fist.
And then Colleen Wing. Just have her it'll just be reissued from the San Diego Comic-Con one. And then I would like to see Typhoid Mary could be cool. But I think that would be cool for more like a civilian outfit. Yeah, for like a civilian. You could have 2 heads, one smiling and one more angry, serious, to show the more
crazy. I forgot, what was that? Season 2 or season 3?
Season 2.
Season 2 of Iron Fist.
Okay.
And then I would want a Luke Cage, but It's Luke Cage after season 2. No, Luke Cage specifically, and because I love this look, Luke Cage when he appeared in Jessica Jones season 3 with the
Yup,
gold
the
suit and the
fucking
beard.
suit. That's what I was gonna say for mine.
Yes.
The fucking gold shark skin suit. That
Well,
shit
And
was.
the beard.
Hold up, he showed
And
up in
then the
Yo.
season
beard.
3?
Of Jessica
That was
Jones?
yeah, that was Jessica Jones. It was the end of season
3.
2. It
Yeah,
was
it
at
was
the
a
end of season
cameo.
2,
Yeah.
and then
No.
that's when the
Wait.
season
Yeah,
3 had the beard.
spoiler alert. Yeah, sorry.
Season
Oh,
3 he had the beard.
oh man.
He still had the suit at the end of just Luke
Okay.
Cage season
Yeah,
2. It's just the beard was in
I
season 3.
I have intuition to watch it now.
It's a very brief cameo. You can find it on.
It's not even. It's not even that
like
long.
I granted, but like I didn't know of it until just now. Like I didn't know he showed up.
Oh yeah, he showed up.
yeah.
His
It's
last
a very
on-screen
nice.
role.
It's a very nice scene. I really liked. I rewatched it.
One of the best scenes
Just
in
the
Jessica
scene,
Jones.
but yeah. But yeah, that Luke Cage. So Luke, Colleen, Danny, Daredevil, Ghost
Who's your
Rider,
Beth?
Quake. So that's 6 figures. Yeah, that's 6. And my Build-A-Figure. My Build-A-Figure probably, and man, I'm
How about
trying to
Lash
think.
from Agents of Shield?
What was that? Oh yeah, that's his name, Lash. I was thinking Lash
Oh,
from Agents of
Lash.
Shield.
Oh,
I was thinking
season
Lash from
3.
Agents of Shield, or I was thinking um another character you could throw in if you want to have 7 figures. If you rebuild it, have look from season 1 of Daredevil.
Who?
Nobu
Ooh, that's a good choice.
Oh yeah.
from
Some
season
hand
1 of
ninja.
Daredevil, so you can have hand ninjas.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Wait, did you mention Patriot in your thing or no?
No, Patriot's a good choice too.
Yeah.
Hell,
I'd
maybe you
want
can
an
have
Agents of Shield wave.
8 figures in your wave.
Yeah, you could. So yeah, so I'll add Nobu and I'll add Patriot. So yeah, then you could have Lash as the Build-A-Figure. Uh, yeah, I say that's pretty much my choices. Yeah.
Again, I kind of feel like I cheated because I'm like, oh, I'd want Marvel Legends waves of all the Marvel television shows in a sense. So I'd want one for Daredevil, one for Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, one for Iron Fist, like each, and maybe combine
Well, that's
Cloak
the.
and Dagger and the Runaways into a wave, and Agents of Shield
Mhm.
has its own wave, stuff like that.
No, yeah, that's smart. I mean, that's smart. I mean, like I always thought a Fitz and Simmons 2-pack would be very appropriate.
That would be great. I'd love that.
That would be very appropriate. And then you could have Coulson with spoilers. Coulson with with a interchangeable hand with his robotic hand.
And Melinda May as a two.
And May and
I'd want Ward as a figure too.
Ward.
Oh my gosh, Ward.
I love Ward.
Double
Grant
pack
Ward.
Ward.
Grant
and
Ward,
then
not
give him.
Ward from Iron Fist, even though Ward from Iron Fist is also great.
I feel like the closest thing we ever got to Agents of Shield figure was that one Shield 3-pack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know I just thought of? Why don't we have a whole villains wave? Duh.
Ooh.
That would be
A whole.
Okay, I'm
A
gonna
whole.
name. I'm gonna name. I'm gonna name 2 right off the bat. Is that right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Billy Russo.
Billy,
And
I just thought of that, and my ideal for Billy Russo is that he comes with a normal head face, a messed up face,
and
and he comes
yeah,
with
the
comes with a
mask.
head with the mask on.
Yeah.
And Kilgrave.
Mm.
I like that. I dig that.
Graves will get one. I also
Will
thought
we get
about
Hellcat from season 3 of Jessica Jones?
yeah, Hellcat could be cool.
Because I mean, all right, spoilers again, but villain.
Who else?
Kinda, yeah, near the end.
Who is that?
Lash.
I mean, I love, like, I don't really like what they did with Cottonmouth, but I loved him as a villain. So, and a Mahershala Ali figure wouldn't be a...
Don't worry, we're getting him as
As
Blade,
Blade, yeah,
so
yeah.
you can just
put him on a Nick Fury body.
Do a Luke Cage stop motion with Blade. As Cottonmouth, just casual.
All right, so we have a couple of. Okay, I came up with like a quick bath idea.
Wait! Before we change that, no one mentioned the Spider-Verse wave, and I'm surprised.
I mean, I think we're fine.
As for me, my dream wave, I mean, it just happened just now because it's a possibility. But an extended X-Men movie wave with Armored Wolverine, X-23,
Logan,
the Sentinels from Days of Future Past.
Logan.
That could be the best. Logan, Cyclops,
Quicksilver,
Jean, Iceman,
Storm,
Quicksilver.
This is conflicting because we have Colossus from Deadpool and we have Colossus from the regular X-Men trilogy, which I didn't mind.
Freaking throw Pyro in there. I like Pyro. Toad.
Toad. You want to know what happens when a frog gets struck by lightning?
Everything.
Well, the same thing that happens to everything else.
Yeah, Savage. Really, I'm still pushing for that Fantastic Four wave, but if we can't get it, an extension of the X-Men universe might be cool. Another question from Gamer. What movie character from any Marvel movie, MCU, Sony, Fox universe would you like to see get a figure that didn't get a figure?
Can I say Daredevil again? But the black suit Daredevil?
That's nice, yeah.
What was the question?
What figure from any Marvel movie, MCU, Sony, Fox, etc., would you like to get a figure that didn't get a figure?
Oh shoot! I mean, I already know I got a figure, but I would not mind to see a redone wrestling suit Spider-Man.
Oh,
from the Raimi movies.
Bonesaw is ready.
The Human Spider.
Can I say Batman?
Yeah, of course.
Because technically Gotham's from the Fox movies.
It would be a relatively simple figure, but I'll go with Logan because I love Logan, and seeing what they did with the Wolverine figure, I don't mind.
I have to say, since there isn't one, and this is just more just like X-Men based again. Honestly, even though I don't care for design that much, I can definitely see like Silver Samurai be like a Build-A-Figure or something. So like I have to go with Silver Samurai.
Do we forget about Evan Peters' Quicksilver?
I was gonna say
I don't know
that.
if anyone saw him.
Evan Peters.
Yeah, sure, Evan Peters, yeah. But I think it's an inevitability. It's gonna happen.
I hope if they do Evan Peters Quicksilver, it's from his design from Days of Future Past.
True. With the, do you want him with the headphones?
Oh yeah, him to come with him because they did something like that similar with Star-Lord back in Volume 1 when they can easily just give him those headphones or just give him some new ones, and yeah, definitely they gave Star-Lord a Walkman and a headphone, so it shouldn't be too hard.
I have one more figure to add to that
Do it.
last question about MCU, Sony, Fox universe, blah blah blah. Wong.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
How could we forget Wong and his goddamn tuna melts?
Oh man.
I would really love a Stealthabotte action figure with.
Shut up.
With a sandwich.
Oh my god.
You just want him to do you just want him with a thing.
Just take a Daredevil figure. Get the hood from the homemade Spider-Man. Put it on top. Paint the face, like the face under the mask, just off, and then have fun.
Hey guys,
make sure it's the Mexico Daredevil figure.
All right, Warren. It was fun having you.
Peace. Yeah, it was fun. What was this? 3-4 hours?
Yeah, around
3
how much?
hours.
Yeah.
I think we should cap this off at this point. I think we've done all that there is to do.
A couple of questions from Instagram that we missed.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, bye, Warren.
I guess we already answered this, but is there a figure you wished was shown but wasn't? I'll go with Quicksilver for that answer. Or Kelsey Grammer Beast.
I go with Logan or Armored Days of Future Past Wolverine.
What's your
I
thoughts?
probably have to go with the. I'm sorry. It's somebody I wanted to go.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Go for it.
I was just gonna say I was thinking like a X2 Nightcrawler would be really.
Oh my god!
But they need to get on that wired tail. I can't have my Nightcrawler X2 without a wired tail.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
So many possibilities. God, this opened up a whole new gateway. Let's see. This is another question from Instagram. What's your thoughts on SpongeBob memes figures? I don't know if you guys saw that, but they were pretty.
Oh, I saw them.
They were funny.
I saw those. Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna actually sell, but I mean, it's a fun concept. Kids will like it.
Mm-hmm. It's like the Funko Pop when they do subtle nods to certain episodes of, say, The Office, like the new Dwight Funko Pop with the stapler and Jello. Like fun little inside jokes.
Isn't there a Kevin Pop with his chili?
Yeah, with his chili. Yeah.
I appreciate what they're trying to do. Let's just say whether or not I buy them is a different thing.
Anyways, let the games begin.
But I think that's where we can leave it out. I think we've covered all the bases.
Do we still have any viewers left?
We have 8 watching right now.
Holy
7 watching right now.
Seriously, y'all are some committed viewers. Thank you for your support.
We hit a low for a while, and then it picked right back up as soon as Warren left. I was like, huh.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you. Do yourself a favor and go subscribe to Project, Moose, and Stealth for
Warren
daily content. And Warren.
Yeah.
Daily content. Funny how you're. Anyways.
For daily content? No, more like daily sponsors.
Like Raid Shadow Legends.
Oy.
God's sakes.
It is currently 2 o'clock. No,
it's 2.
It's about to be 2. It's about to be 2.
Almost 3.
But yeah, we talked about a lot of things. There is no doubt going to be more reveals tomorrow. But from the Legends reveals that we got today and the screaming that I did earlier from when the X-Men figures were revealed, I think I'm pretty satisfied with this for now. That's very sweet of you, gamer.
Well, fortunately for you, we can let you sleep. Because I think we're
we've
wrapped.
Off. Thanks to WarTV14 who just left for those joining.
We love you, Warren.
Yeah, we 100% love you, Warren. Thanks to Stealthabotte and ForgottenTactic and
no.
yeah, and Moose. Thank you for joining us.
And last but not least, thank you for Audible for sponsoring this episode.
Oh my God, no! Stop.
Oh man.
It's been Raid. It's been Audible. It's been all Squarespace.
But yeah, any notes to end this on? Like, if you guys anything to plug or talk about?
I'm just saying, if we have one more day left, I'm really holding out for these Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. figures. I can't tell you how badly I want them to.
Yeah, I mean,
we can only hope.
I would love for them to do Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I would love for all the Marvel TV characters to get proper Marvel Legends figure waves, not just a mishmash Marvel Knights wave of Netflix characters. Even though I'm grateful that we got them, I really wish we could have had more extended waves for Daredevil, for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., maybe a 2-pack for Cloak and Dagger. I really think that there's so much potential in the characters that we've seen on the small screen. And I think that now that we have Disney Plus, starting to get these new shows based on movie characters. I feel like TV will finally get the light of day, but I just hope that doesn't overshadow the small screen characters and the small screen world that we had before. That's what I hope to see at one point in the future.
Well, yeah, to the 7 people watching right now, I appreciate every single one of you. I did have one note earlier that because we were talking about Adam Sandler so much, that for those, like, this is a terrible plug, but I'm going to do it anyways. For those who haven't seen Uncut Gems yet, do yourself a favor and watch the hell out of that movie.
Go see it.
Yeah.
Go
if you
see
can.
it.
Oh God, I love that movie so much. If you have Netflix,
Uncut Gems is so good.
Go see Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, Jojo Rabbit, Uncut Gems.
Can we get a Marvel Legends Imaginary Hitler?
Oh God, we already have one. We already have
Disney owns Fox.
We already have Korg. Yeah, we'll go watch those movies. I have a couple of. I reviewed a couple of them on my. Oh yeah, I have a Letterboxd. Check that out if you want to hear me talk about films, because I'm a film nerd. But yeah.
Any other last minute plugs from anyone else?
Okay, I guess I'll go, because why not? Follow me on Instagram at moose.tall. You can follow me there. I post things about my thoughts on movies, and I put teasers out for stop motions and all that stuff. So yeah, you can follow me there, or subscribe to me on YouTube at Moose the Creator. Yeah, those are my plugs. There you go.
He's got some epic videos coming out.
Good plugs, yeah. I'm just gonna plug the fact that I can't guarantee a release date, but the Nomad Super Duper Cut and the Nomad music video are coming out soon. I do have some really great ideas on how to really extend that content and really add some new flair to it that I hope to implement soon. I also am hoping to make another Daredevil video to celebrate 5 years of Daredevil. So that's something that I kind of want to plug. I haven't mentioned it anywhere else. I haven't uploaded in 2020 yet. So a new Daredevil video and the 2 Nomad videos are probably coming soon, hopefully. So keep on the lookout. And follow me on Instagram at Stealthabotte. Subscribe to Stealthabotte, and if you want to, yeah, that's about it.
And Project Stealthabotte.
Oh yeah, of course, Project Stealthabotte. We're gonna have some new projects for that channel to come soon.
Nomad 2.
Electra Boogaloo.
Yep. How about you, Charles? Anything?
When's your first stop motion coming
yeah,
out?
if you're interested in figure photography, and from time to time I like to post sales of figures I'm selling, because I'm a broke college boy who's just trying to make more money to buy more figs, especially this time of year. So yeah, again, I'm really into ACBA, articulated comic book art. Follow me at ForgottenTactic.
When's your first stop motion coming out?
My first stop motion coming out? Well, actually, I did have a script ready for a project, but after a few of the more recent shots I've taken, I'm actually deciding whether or not I should stay with that script or write these other projects I've got going on now. Such as...
You could always write all the scripts and then work on them one at a time.
You know what? You're right. But, so right now, it's either a Daredevil and Iron Fist project, a Matt Murdock and Frank Castle project, or what if Matt Murdock was an Endgame project?
All 3 I would love to be part of.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I see them all as an absolute win.
Hopefully coming soon to a theater near you.
To a theater near you. Sponsored.
Also, Gamer added and Meek. Meek would be a nice.
Meek would be a great addition.
But yeah, I think that's it. So follow all these guys on Instagram. Do any of you have Twitter? I think Moose has.
No.
I have Twitter, yeah. You can follow me on Twitter. I mostly just retweet memes.
Hell yeah.
But if you want to follow me, it's at capital M Moose, then capital T Tall Moose at Moose Tall. So follow me there. I sometimes occasionally talk about some things, but mostly I just retweet memes. If you enjoy memes, then you'll enjoy my page.
Yeah. I can't believe that there's still 7 people watching right now. How have you not gotten sick of our voices?
I know, it's surreal.
Famous. Oh, and by the way, Project's actually making sure to release a podcast sometime in the future. So keep an eye out for that.
Well,
We got to get on that. We said we were going to start that off in January 2020.
Y'all are punishing me, but I do in fact have a couple of projects down the pipeline, both for Project422 Films and Project Stealthabotte. Right now I'm still working out, like, I don't know how many of you watching the stream are familiar with the ARG. I'm still trying to finalize the final touches of it, because we're nearing the end.
It's been a difficult process.
Yeah.
I've been privileged to help out with it in a small capacity.
Oh, don't believe him. He's helped a whole lot. Like, it doesn't even know it. He's selling himself short. Point is, keep an eye out for that if you're interested. Where would the podcast be? It would be here on YouTube, same as everything else. It's called the Animators Assembled podcast. We will have like several animators and talk about the love of the craft, screw around, and it's a pretentious version of Actors on Actors, where a pair or more of animators would ask each other questions, which is kind of fun. Yeah, that's about it. I don't want to plug any of my stuff because that's conceited and overplayed. Point being, everyone who's tuned in for the stream, for the 6 people watching right now, love you guys. Check out. I have links to these guys' affiliations in the description. But yeah, it's been an awesome stream. Hope you all tune in next time.
In the next, year in which we stream.
Oh yeah, Under the Dark, August 14th. And I'm also very...
Hopefully.
No, it's certain, August 14th.
Don't say certain. Don't ever do that.
Well, I want to be certain, dude. I'm killing myself over this project. I really want to get.
You want to be, but at this point, people always expect you to have that date. You never know. I wouldn't say certain.
Clip coming out March 5th. There we go.
All right.
Got a 60-second clip. And I'm pretty frequent on Letterboxd. So, check me out on Letterboxd. I think that's all that is needed to be said. 7 concurrent viewers.
Awesome. Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Good night.
Thanks for joining the stream, everybody.
This ForgottenTactic signing off.
It's been fun.